Hey everyone, welcome. It is the Watchalong. It's going to be Arsenal versus Liverpool. It is champions-elect versus champions. And I want to give a big shout out to Dominic Szoboszlai for...
the greatest head known to man.
Well, yeah, but also just like, I think it was a Sky interview this week where it basically just was like, they were just basically trying to get it to say, well, the season's all ruined and Arsenal are brilliant and all that. And he was like, yeah, but you know what? They're not the champions and we are, so they've still got to beat us. And I just, you know what I mean? I just liked him stepping up and owning it. I don't think that, I still think it's highly possible that we're going to get absolutely battered tonight. Yeah. But equally, I feel it's just as likely that we're just going to somehow scrape something. So
I really think we've got a chance, and this isn't born out of watching the Reds recently. I would just like to highlight that fact to you. This, it might be alcohol. No, I'm kidding. It's just a hunch. I've just got a hunch. Don't sniff that. It's just a hunch that Liverpool might do something tonight based on absolutely nothing, and definitely having the memory of a fish. That's what it's based on, actually. Not remembering the last game and the game before that. I just don't know. I just think, for once, I'm thinking narrative, Paul. I'm thinking, how good would it be? And if Liverpool got a win, and I'm manifesting, mate. I'm manifesting right now. Yeah. Let's manifest together.
The team is out.
I manifested the team out as well.
He just finds it. I just want to draw attention to our partners. The QR code is on the screen from oosh.co.uk. Head over there if you want to get yourself involved with some amazing prizes. Now, there is another Liverpool prize going at the moment. We'll have a quick look over on their website to see what there is, because just the madness and brilliance that is oosh. There's an iPhone Air draw. There is a Switch 2 draw tonight. So if you want to have a chance of winning a Switch 2, yes, get on that. The cash draws. And there is one for 6 nights in Ibiza.
I hope they give you a hotel rather than just a plane there and back.
Yeah, they just told you can have 6 nights. No, don't be stupid. You stupid man. It wasn't funny when you said you were going to say it. It was even less funny when we said it out loud.
People were laughing until you ruined the joke. When you?
6 nights in Ibiza.
You were laughing.
Winner is announced on Tuesday, 13th of January. Shut up. It's just 69p to enter. 6 nights in Ibiza for 2 people. Stay at a 4-star hotel. Breakfast included.
Oh, yes.
£600 flight voucher, or take the cash alternative. Oof. Well, there's only 76 of a potential 5,000 sold on that one, so have a little punt at a 6-night stay in Ibiza if you want, all thanks to our amazing partners, oosh.co.uk. Anyway, the Liverpool Football Club team to take on the champions elect is ... Steve Hoare.
Yeah, it's me, yeah. I might have a chance. No, it's not me. There's another good joke for you. Alisson is in goal.
How was that joke worse?
I don't know.
It was worse, and you came up with that on the cuff.
Listen, sometimes you miss every chance you don't take, and I missed. Anyway, Kirkes, Virgil,
you miss all the ones you take as well.
Yeah, sometimes you play badly and lose. Conor Bradley, you've got Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister. It looks like Sobo's going to go back into the midfield with Vert and Frimpong either side of the Gakpo. Still no Hugo Ekitike, hasn't even made the matchday squad, which means the bench again: Mamardashvili, Woodman, Robertson, Ramsey, Gomez, Jones, Rio, Trey and Chiesa. There was some doubt about Chiesa and Ibu, but both have made the squad, with Ibu making the 11. So yeah, I suppose obviously no Hugo Ekitike is the main one. Again, I'm guessing that the inclusion of Frimpong over Curtis Jones is probably the biggest talking point, with Sobo going back into centre mid. And now Arsenal I haven't seen their team, but I'm guessing they've got a gang of Groks in the midfield, because that's what they do. So maybe that's why Sobo's in there. And then I'm glad Frimpong's in, Paul, because pace, and we are lacking that. And I think actually every time he's played recently, he's definitely made an impact. He's had an impact on games. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. But that is the team.
That is the team. Is it the lineup that the team will be in, though? Is, I guess, really the big conversation?
I don't think so, but only McAllister's moved back a little bit. Szoboszlai's more central. Verts is probably a little bit more tucked inside with him, and Frimpong's a bit, but they're in the right places, roughly.
You think so?
Roughly speaking. I think Gakpo's starting in the 9. I think McAllister and Gravenberch are a 2, and Verts, Szoboszlai and Frimpong are playing behind Gakpo.
Okay, Steve's going to have a little bit of a...
So it's like Sobo has a 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
That basically.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, the Frimpong stuff, I totally agree on that. He is a thing that, whether it's by accident or design, and look, I think people are overlooking at times the fact that this was getting talked about in the summer when we signed him, that he would be useful to have and he would be used as cover for Salah in the attacking positions during AFCON. So I'll give the manager and the recruitment team credit for this, but it does equally feel a little bit like something we've stumbled upon that's working. So against Arsenal, I mean, I just saw their team come. I think it's Nkapie at left back. So again, like as they always do,
played together, didn't they, as well?
Yeah, great shout. And in terms of it though, Arsenal have centre halves at full back. That is their modus operandi. Now they're not like, this is not the days of Branislav Ivanovic doing it. These are obviously very, very
brilliant
skillful.
By the way, as well. He was a great shout out though.
But he's
absolute dog of war doing it.
Full-blown Chelsea grok. So they're not like slow and out of their depth playing in wide areas of the team. But regardless, I'd still rather us have as much pace and stuff out there. And that's why actually I also wonder whether it might be Gakpo off the left. And Bert's more central in this, but time will tell. But the Frimpong thing, right now, because we just need to get him on the pitch.
It doesn't matter who he's facing, he's faster than him. That's the thing with Frimpong at the moment, isn't it? They can be the fastest man alive, but they're not because he is. It's as simple as that. And I think, for me, listen, it's get him to the byline and get a centre forward in there, get someone attacking the front post, get someone attacking the back post. So in this scenario that I've put forward, it's Vert to the back post, Gakpo front post, whatever, switch it. If it's another way around, then Gakpo arrives backstick like we saw when he moved to the left-hand side and gets a goal the other night. He's very good at it. Ultimately, what I want to see today is us take the game to Arsenal. I want to see 100% commitment from the off. Like, all right, you want to win. You want to win our league title. You want to become champions. Well, you've got to go through us to do that and make it frigging difficult for them. And that's not just on the ball by asking questions of them, but off the ball. That's where I really want to see it. I want to see Bradley throw a tackle in and really put it on someone, fairly of course, but just wake us up. Make sure we're there with you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think it's going to be interesting because we were all quite downbeat on the podcast on Monday about things, and just like in a general.
No, you're right.
Malay, it's crept over us like a sweeping, growing depression, like fog rolling in across the moors. It's come upon us, and here we are. So, but and then the day or so that followed, or the day that followed, there was a couple of like random rumours that came out that made me feel even worse and made me feel less likely that Slot's going to continue on or whatever. But then I heard his press conference, and then I've just seen his interview with Sky where he says a couple of the similar things. And I think, Steve, what's interesting is that he's clearly aware of the criticisms, and that is to say, people are saying they're not enjoying the football.
I did kind of wonder when he said that whether he'd watched me.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly, I was like, uh-oh. And he's like, that guy with the numbers.
But we've all
4-2-3-1 guy.
We play 4-3-3. We play 4-2-3-1. It's. And I don't hate that. I quite like that. I don't think he's so blind in what he's doing that he's just chasing things down a blind alley. You've seen Ruben Amorim do that before. I've mentioned it in plenty of places. Roy Hodgson was very fixed in his ways. And also reiterated that we have played good football. It tends to come against good teams, but also that makes Arsenal even more of a pressure than it probably needs to be, given some of his fitness and availability issues as well.
Sorry, I was playing on the new Redmen.
Redmen product placement.
Honestly, I wasn't really listening to what you were saying there.
Look at that on the side of the screen as well.
Yeah, look at that. Just the new Redmen Plus app available now for free on all good app stores. No, I listened to the podcast, and I'll be honest, go on. That way, yeah. Download now. No, I did check out the podcast and listen. I wasn't feeling as bad as you guys seem to be feeling, because the manager has ultimately done what I wanted him to do, and I'd said about 4 different places that he needed to do when Liverpool were getting beat every single game, was stop us getting beat. Now the next step of that, I think, is obviously start winning more games and start playing better, and I understand. And I think he said that himself. I think he's really hamstrung at the minute, ironically, by a couple of hamstring injuries and a couple of other things as well. The squad is straight. I mean, we're playing Cody Gakpo up front. I mean, our front three today is a right back, and a number 10 and a left winger. Like things are...
And an 8.
I think... So,
four.
So things aren't easy.
Right back, mate.
Yeah.
So it's not easy for us. So I get it, and I understand it. It is quite boring. And I thought the Leeds game in particular was... absolutely dour. There were parts against Fulham which are absolutely dour, and I understand that, it's grim. But I do think Liverpool at some point will click in. I just don't know when that's going to be. Now, tonight is not the night that I'd expect that to happen. I don't expect Liverpool to go and wipe Arsenal out, you know what I mean? I think if they're going to win, or even get anything out of this game, it's going to be a bit of a slog. And so it should be a bit like the home game was, and Liverpool ultimately, a little bit of magic from Sobbo was the difference. That's kind of the game plan here. So, my only concern at the moment, I mean, not only because there's plenty of them, is, again, I look at that bench compared to their bench, and it just goes to show. And I understand, you know, some people, and I've been a part of this, talking about the summer and the recruitment and stuff, but Liverpool have lost a couple too many players at this minute, and it isn't easy work for them. I think some of it they brought upon themselves by not replacing certain players who they let go in the summer. But when I look at that bench there, that's the concern for me, is that what are we doing if we're losing? And it's Chiesa, and it might be 10-15 minutes of Rio. Other than that, it's difficult, isn't it, to figure out what they're going to do. To throw a question back to you, though, to move on back to the team, I would have made one change to this team. I think I would have had Curtis Jones playing. Yeah. And I think I'd have had Frimpong playing right back.
Okay.
So I'd have had Frimpong at right back. I wouldn't have had Connor in, and I'd have had Sobbo playing more rightish, and I'd have had Jones in the team, because I go back to a time, at least somebody to keep the ball. But I understand the logic of putting Frimpong up there as well. He's very good at it. And yeah, maybe if he was pinned back by a Trossard or something, you wouldn't get to use his explosive pace. But I mean, it's about as good as we've got in it, really, and that's what we've got at the moment, and we're going to have to back them.
Not sure it was a question, but I'll move on.
It was a question? Would you have picked Jones?
It's only because people did that to me all over the years. It's fine. No, I agree. But for me, it would be McAllister. I wouldn't be playing McAllister. I'd be playing Jones instead of him.
Right, no messing around. Yeah.
But yeah, go back. We kind of messed around with it a bit at Fulham, and I don't think it was the answer. And I would be going back. What I think we need to do. So I was up at doing James Alcott's podcast this week, and we did a video. I don't think it's out yet. About
Up where?
Sorry, everywhere. London is up for no reason other than that's the way I look when I'm travelling somewhere. Down to London, geographically speaking, I went
south.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a video that's coming out of what will Liverpool look like in 2029, and the mad thing is I've not got a clear picture of even like what formation the manager really wants to play because of what's happened this season. But I do, for me, it's like if you're struggling or whatever. It's a bit like the thing that Klopp fell into in the COVID season, the last time after we won a league title, and it all fell apart. Sometimes pick your formation that you want to play and play inferior players in those positions to keep the shape if you want. And rather than us have to change things every single week a little bit, just do something that's replicable. So if Frimpong's the answer on the right hand side, keep him on the right hand side, and then, you know what, bring Rio on for him in that. So you're not making a wild change in what you're doing. You know, if you're gonna play wingers, play wingers is kind of what I'm driving at. And for me, the Jones thing is a bit weird because that has very clearly been working, and I do wonder whether that is a little indicator of something slightly unbalanced or something different that we're going to do. Is it going to be McAllister further forward? You know, is he going back into the 10 that he's been in, or is that experiment over and he's going back into the 6 or whatever? But yeah, I just want to recognise what Liverpool are trying to do, and I can see it a little bit more in this if it's Wirtz left, Frimpong right, and again, Gakpo's not played lots of football there in a couple of years, but he definitely can do it, so I'm reasonably happy with it. But yeah, I mean, I suppose Jones just one of them where if you're tailing off in the second half, he is a player who's going to come on with loads of energy, fresh legs, and he will continue to make the passes that need to be made.
Yeah, but I think I'm in the same boat as you, Paul, where I just think he's been so good from the start in the last few weeks that he deserves to be in the side more than the other two were, and Gravenberch, to be honest with you, over the last few weeks, you know, and yeah, I'd put him on a par with Szoboszlai in terms of deserving to be in this side over the last couple of weeks. Szoboszlai's been doing it for longer.
It feels key to how we've been.
Well, he has been, yeah, and I think we missed him, you know, the other day, and so for me, I think Yeah, I think he would be just in the middle of the park and he'd be controlling things. I think he had a really good understanding with when to sort of drop in at that left-back position and Kerkez bomb on a little bit. And I think that could be another key thing today. If Wirtz is played on the left-hand side rather than Gakpo, I think we can get a little bit more joy out of Milos Kerkez down there. And I felt anyway, certainly, that Curtis Jones was the one that sort of freed that up. McAllister was dropping in, but he wasn't dropping into that left-back position as much for me. He was dropping more between the centre-halves, and, you know, that just changed the dynamic with the left-back. And obviously we had Robertson there as well, which obviously, so yeah, it all felt like we were moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
And it feels like we've maybe taken half a step back, and I don't know why. I don't know whether it's because McAllister's comments the other week about changing too much and all that type of stuff, whether it's his form, whether we're trying to get him playing again, because we know how vital McAllister is when he's on top form. He's one of the most sensational players to watch in this Liverpool side.
Yeah, but he's also, we kind of said this on, I think it was on this podcast just gone, but he's got that, like, he's experienced and he's a bit of a shithouse and he knows how to play the game and he knows how to take the tactical fouls and take draw time out of the match as well. So sound, and again, maybe it's just that thing of Curtis. He might just not be able to go again. You know, we've taken him off in the last couple of games to obviously try and help him out. And there maybe is a little bit of a thing where if Wirtz can't go all game long and he doesn't want to bring Rio on for him, then you could conceivably put Jones in Wirtz's position if he's over on the left and he'll do a half decent job. We'll pick up some more threads on this in 2 seconds. I'm going to get through some of the super chats that we've had. Kratos to 591. Does anyone remember the old day of collaboration between Arsenal Fan TV and Redmen TV? Today going to be as painful for you as some of those forfeits Robbie had to do.
Yeah, I remember some of those forfeits we had to do as well. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And yeah, I do remember them. And we did a collab with them last season because we tend to collab with people when we're the best side in the country. It's much easier to collab with somebody when you're the best side in the country. I just ignore the phone calls after when they're beating us, to be honest with you.
You're free to do a video this week.
Sorry, mate, no.
Stay, can you just deal with
Not me. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not interested.
Okay. Ul Bibux says, come on, Red Men. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 3. You'll never walk alone. I love a bit of that. Yeah, as I said, it feels like if Liverpool are going to win it, it's going to be one of those like mad, late smash and grab, back to that kind of someone off the bench stealing it for us. I had someone say to me the other day, it's got a Chiesa winner kind of vibe to this game. I was like, yeah,
I like that. I'll tell you what, I've got one here from Thomas Lang, who says, hi lads, just downloaded the app today and absolutely love it. Well done. Need a big 3 points for us tonight. Indeed we do, my friend, and thank you for the comments. We've had so much positive feedback about the app. We've just sent out a push notification to tell people we're live as well. Hopefully
Get on
that worked for you. So yeah, really made up with it. And
don't worry, if you hate push notifications, it won't be all the time.
We've got a push notification strategy.
Get on us.
Get on us.
That app.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. We just haven't written it down yet.
There's a meeting.
No strategy is a strategy.
There's a meeting.
No strategy.
There's a meeting to discuss the strategy. That's what we've got so far.
Yeah.
I did a poll in the Discord.
Assistant to the regional manager.
I did a poll in the Discord.
Assistant regional manager.
We've got a strat. We've got a strat.
We come up with a strategy to plan the strategy for the push notifications. That strategy was to pencil a meeting in. We haven't done that yet either. We're getting to it.
We'll get there eventually.
Awesome. Sorry. The app is the absolute business, by the way. It is the absolute business.
Emma, I got the push notification.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Amazing.
So did Miller. Thank you.
I got the notification. Yeah, check it out on all the app stores. Just search Redman Plus on there and you'll find it. And the obvious question that people ask is like, you get all the free content on there? Do you need to sign up? No, just content on there. Just come along. You don't need to subscribe. You don't need to pay for your subscription to get it all. But if you want all the content on there, it finally has a suitably impressive place for it to all live in one location. So yeah, amazing. Barth Gouda can already anticipate slots post-game analysis. The opposition had few chances and played anti-football. Liverpool possession and created more chances. Every chance opposition has goes into goal. Set pieces counts as half. Cool. Yeah. That's been the long and short of it.
So we'll have lost 3-0 after the 6 set piece goals that Arsenal score. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll do one more before I jump on a point on this. Alison Hawkes, sincere apologies for missing a super chat last week, by the way. Jones has been one of our most consistent players in the undefeated run. Maka, unfortunately, one of the least. Kers is one of the few players who had made regular forward passes. Fitness aside, I don't get it. Yeah, I agree. It seems a bit of an odd decision, but come back to it. Again, the manager's got to do something. My chief concern was that we weren't going for enough, and we were just kind of eking our way through to the inevitable. The manager will just end up going, but instead of us either, going down swinging and giving the opportunity to make something potentially bigger happen. But yeah, McAllister's more than capable of having a good game in this. It'd be interesting to see where they line up, because it might make more sense.
Can I just say, on that, I've got a theory, as I've just thought of now. I think it might be this. I think it's going to be that. I think Sobbo's going to play next to Gravenberch, and I think McAllister has been a 10, and I think he's going to be in there. And I think that's why, because he is better, I think, with his back to goal than Jones. And I think that's why, that's the only logical reason, other than Jones is injured or carrying a knock or not able to go. There's no other real logical reason for me. So I've got a feeling we might see McAllister in that little number 10 role.
It does push your smaller players further away from your defensive area if you do that, which is something.
Yeah, because I have seen their team with the land of the Giants. So yeah, it might be a little bit of that going for. I actually thought there was tiny little signs of McAllister being better in that role than he was deeper. Now that usually has Hugo Ekitike involved, and obviously it's different with Cody Gakpo, we'll see. But maybe it's that. I'm trying to guess really.
I tell you what, one thing that might offer a little credence to this, although as you said, his header was from the corner, wasn't it, against Fulham? But McAllister is good at getting into the box. So actually, he has a natural instinct to go and get in between the width of the 6-yard box, which I don't think Szoboszlai has in the same way, because he's got the shot. I think he does want to kind of hover around the edge of the 18-yard box. So I agree with you, because I think it will be Szoboszlai further forward, because I do think there is a stability that I think he sees in McAllister alongside Graf. It was the pairing that played most together for us last season. But I could equally see that if I wanted to make a case.
I could definitely, if I wanted to make a case for it, I could come up with an argument. I think, though, it's the sort of more slow, methodical build-up that you get with McAllister and the pressing intensity from Szoboszlai. And if you think about maybe their two traits that Slot likes, people further forward who can add that little bit of energy, people further back who are slow and deliberate, I think that probably suits his philosophy more.
We'll see.
We will.
Yeah. Lots of talks about his philosophy in the last couple of weeks. And yeah, just the point I was kind of making before is this is such a good opportunity, I think, for him to showcase that the kind of brand of football that he wants to play, because look, it's easy to forget. I was talking to producer Adam before about this and how, just to expand on Slot's point about the fact that he's like, well, look, we play really well against, he said Villa and Brighton, but you can add Real Madrid into that as well. And the general gist being that we play better against better teams than we're doing against teams that Liverpool are expected to beat, which is great, and actually gave me a lift going into the Arsenal game. But equally, Arsenal are still really good. They're very well defensively organised, and we don't have a recognised number 9 there available to us, and it is still a bit mismatched. We've got a team full of attacking midfielders and right backs. That's the nature of where it is.
So you're saying we've got a chance?
No, I'm saying there's a chance. But my worry is that I think Arsenal are so good that they can take this game away from you, whether you're in good form or not. And it's what do we want? If Liverpool go for it today and get it beaten, do we then go, well, that's the end of Slot? Or do we appreciate that we've tried something, understand the context of that we're going up against the best team in the league away from home? That's what's going to be interesting to me, because, and then as a result, do Liverpool retreat back into their shell in this football match? Look, we can find a way to win this game, but I'm not sure how's the best way to do it.
It would be really interesting if Liverpool were flying and the manager was under no pressure whatsoever to see how he approached the game. Mm-hmm. Because we could, let's say Liverpool lost the first 5 games of the season, right? So we're on the same points, so we're just as far behind, but we've had a good, and then we drew all the games that we do, and we've been on a winning streak. Right, so we're at the same points, but we feel a lot better about things right now. It's in the rearview mirror. Is the manager still changing his game plan for Arsenal because they're so far ahead of us, or because I don't think you can possibly know right now whatever way he does it.
I think
why he's doing it.
He did that to City last year.
Is that the one where we played Szoboszlai and Jones?
We went to their place last year and we got the 2-2, didn't we? And he brings Nunez off a bit.
Because I must admit, when I saw the lineup, I thought that's an option with Szoboszlai and Gakpo up front.
Maybe potentially, yeah. We'll see how it pans out. But first of all, the on his job stuff, like he's not going to get sacked. He just isn't. So I think that talk at the moment's mad because it's not going to happen. I understand people who are pissed off and if they want him to go, and I kind of get where people are coming from. Why are Liverpool going to sack the manager who's fourth? They're just not going to do. They'd have had to be 15th.
Can I just jump in?
The manager of Man United got sacked at fifth.
But he sacked himself.
Well, he sacked himself.
Can I jump in on that though? Actually, does in fact in some regards Chelsea getting rid of their manager and United bulleting the manager, I think it opens up the conversation in people's minds of, well, that's what you do. If you're struggling, if you're a big team and you're struggling, you should be sacking your manager. I actually think it makes Slot's job so much easier for finishing fourth. So if they want to just achieve par and go again in the summer, with or without him, that's a decision to be made. I think it makes it easier to keep him because Man United and Chelsea have just introduced mad variance into whatever we're going to see from them today.
And also, he lost 9 of 12 and didn't get sacked. What I've been saying for a while, once they didn't sack him after PSV, and if they did, he couldn't have had any complaints, and I don't think anyone could have had any complaints, because we've been absolute bobbins. We let 10 goals in a week, and it was just a shambles. He didn't sack him then, so I don't think they're going to do it now when we are where we are. So I think that talk isn't going to happen. I know people online, and I can see the comments all the time talking about it. I just don't think it's a conversation. There's no leaks that he's under pressure. There's not coming out. With United, with Emirates, there was loads of it. With Maresca, all the time, people were constantly talking about that for a while. He just won the Club World Cup and people were talking about him. I just don't think Liverpool have got that in their mind yet. And I don't think any Liverpool manager would ever get sacked after. I might be wrong. Going away to Arsenal, who's top of the league, and losing, I don't think that's going to cost someone their job. So I don't think that conversation's happening yet. I think now, come the summer, did he go, he's the man and we extend his contract? Because I don't think Liverpool will want him just be like Glasner is now, just a lame duck manager in his last year, and everyone knows this is just not, what's the point, this is ending. They're going to have to make a decision one way or the other in the summer, but I don't think that's imminent anytime soon. Again, unless Champions League qualification, you are like 10 points off it, miles away, and I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, I agree. And as we said, it would take, if it didn't just happen after the Forest and PSV games when it felt the most likely to happen, then I don't really know what it would take. And I think people have said maybe like some sort of catastrophic end to the Champions League. If we somehow cock up the next 2 games, I don't even know how badly that could end up. Maybe we still get a playoff round. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I don't know.
Mate, I just look at it and look what Manchester United and Chelsea are doing. If you're Liverpool, and think
that's not smart what they've done.
No. I mean, they're going to end up with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer again, who they chased out 18 months ago or whatever. And Liam Rosenior looks like a fucking, honestly, like, I don't know, he looks like a streamer. Like a football streamer in his bedroom. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he might be a great manager, but to me, he doesn't look like a Chelsea manager.
Yeah, he's not.
Do you know what I mean? He's just, and like, you can't tell me he's one of the best managers in the world. He's completely unproven.
You've not, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
You've
like,
not just
Liverpool sacked their manager now. Why? There's no managers available.
Yeah.
Like, Man United and Chelsea kind of prove that.
Yeah. No, I totally, that's what I mean. I totally agree. Look at it. They've almost made our job a little bit easier. Look, Liverpool, as they said, 9 and 12 or whatever. Liverpool have had the worst started, up to that point of the season in 70 years of the history of the football club, and somehow they're fourth. If you want it, I think the Maresca stuff is so weird because that's just a stupid decision to let him go because they're all right and they've been competitive with him. He's a good manager. He will go to another really good football club off the back of that, I would imagine. Yeah. Man City, yeah. That's mad. That's a bit mad to me as well because actually, again, we looked at the underlying numbers on the Bias Footy show on Monday. United have actually been going okay, and there's definitely room for improvement. To bring Solskjaer back, or Carrick, is like that's not a positive plan. That is it. That's not forward. That's not forward.
It's a holding pattern at best.
Yeah, exactly. And our holding pattern, because because Klopp can absolutely turn it around. If our holding pattern is just to keep a guy in, and I think that feels more Liverpool to me than Bulletin.
If it was Man United, if we were Man United, someone would be knocking on Kenny Dalglish's door asking, "Can I go and manage Liverpool?" Or Darren Fletcher went and asked Ferguson, "Can I be the caretaker?" Like, what? It's like the fucking mafia.
He spoke to Ferguson.
He said, "Am I all right?"
Go and kiss his ring.
Honestly,
but not the one you're talking about.
Mad, like, but it's like a mafia family. Like Ferguson, he doesn't work. Like he's not the boss of Man United anymore. And yeah, Darren, do you mind if I go and managers against Burnley, boss? And they all still call him boss. Fucking pathetic. Let's not do that. Listen. I think tonight could go any which way. It really could. And I don't think the talk online and the talk among certain supporters will change regardless, really. But I don't think Liverpool's boardroom at this moment in time. I've got that in their mind. They're looking ahead. And what I would say, I'll propose back to you guys. I still think Liverpool are going to finish top 5. I think 5th's going to be Champions League. Look, unless something mad happens, the coefficient numbers are so skewed that I'm sure it will be. I don't see Liverpool finishing 6th. That really, we've just been on our worst one for fucking years and we're still 4th. I just don't see us finishing. So I think that's going to be enough where FSG will go, listen, this is worst case scenario. We go again. I guess, mate. Would you agree?
You get into a cycle and you start sacking managers. It's a very difficult thing to get out of. Manchester United and Liverpool were cut from very similar cloth in that regard. Of give managers time and support them and back them and all that kind of stuff. And they have totally and utterly destroyed that by continually hiring the wrong people. But they've made that job a poison chalice, and you can very easily make the Liverpool job a poison chalice if you're not careful.
Absolutely. The funny thing is, though, Paul, it was Sir Alex Ferguson that did that. Because he picked the chosen one. Yeah, that was the whole point. Oh God, he was the chosen one. And yet people keep coming back and going, "Can I be the manager?" And it's like, none of this is work. Don't do anything the Ferguson wants.
No, God, no.
He's got the wrong time and time again. He was the one who started it. It's brilliant. Yeah. He did take you to fantastic levels and he's undermined you ever since.
But it's funny that, you even think the Liverpool thing of, eventually they had to tell Shankly to stop turning up to the training ground and all that kind of stuff. And it was bad. They totally burned, He really, they burned him. He was quite upset by how he was treated and he felt disrespected and all that. The most legendary of all the Liverpool managers. But smart moves. Look, whatever. Let's not do this anymore because we'll just see. Chris and Josh for interim management, says David.
I've seen that before, and I think it's the most stupid idea anybody's ever had. But I appreciate the support. Thank you very much for putting me on your ballot paper. I'm really happy with that. I can't find it now. But someone said I understand they're not sacking him, but Luis Enrique's literally available, and I'm like, he's not, is he? He mentioned in a press conference that he'd like to manage in England one day, but he does work for PSG, doesn't he?
I think the talk was he might not renew his contract, so that's what I'm saying. It might come to somebody, he might change the mind.
Which then mate, sounds. I said it before. If you've got someone like that available and you want him and he's the next on your list or was on your list above Slot, then sound.
I'd love to know who was available the summer we didn't sack Brendan. Because obviously we a couple of months into the season, Klopp becomes available. But Klopp was technically available in the summer, but wasn't because he decided he was having a sabbatical, and and then a few months off, he was somehow ready to come back or whatever. But fuck me, Brendan Rodgers, I was in this room when we got absolutely dicked by Stoke, watching it and thinking this is the worst he's done. The season was dreadful, but he got to see it out. And the biggest mistake at the time was, why are we giving him a summer and letting him rebuild his coaching staff? But ultimately, it allowed a window of opportunity to open that got us into club. We'll just see. I agree on everything. I've seen people say it in the comments. God knows I've been saying it myself for longer, for weeks and weeks and weeks on end now. The style of play needs to improve massively. It's been far, far, far too boring, even when we've been winning. See if I wanted to. Let's get the band back together, mate. Hughes's job might be up as well. I'm bang up for a bit of DOF.
This one here, right? Page Williams and Dalglish Jr. in the dugout. I'll forgive you this time, you typo in Dalglish, but never again.
And Junior.
No, I'm okay with that. I don't care. I genuinely don't care about that. But what I will say is I recorded the show with Paul Dalglish today. It was unbelievable. Absolute bombs being dropped by him. We were talking about transfers and like I've had an idea for age about like the anatomy of a transfer and stuff, and he's worked as well. He's been a player, so he's been transferred a lot actually. I looked through his Wikipedia. Sorry, Paul.
Was he Bury?
He was all over the shop, like Livingston, lots of loan deals. Anyway, so he's been a player. He's been a assistant coach. He's been a head coach. He's been a general manager of a football team. He now runs a football agency. So he's done it from pretty much every side you can possibly do. And he revealed something today which is just going to blow your minds. So that show will be out over the course of the next 7 days or something. I'm telling you, it's evergreen. It's unbelievable.
Gosh. So you got something to say before we move on?
No.
I thought you waved.
No. Just
want to be back on camera for one last time before we...
I've got one for you, Steve.
Hello.
Ryan619 said, Carragher said on commentary against Leeds that Slot doesn't know how to utilise Anfield. Do you think this is true?
Yeah, I think I think at times, and I think this is on the players as well, and without going all Roy Keane, it's just someone needs to smash somebody sometimes, or someone needs to do something, like try and shoot from 50 yards and force a save and just get it going and pass the ball forward sometimes. And again, the manager said it. The manager said it, but the manager...
Such a low blow.
The gaffer said...
That's why Kurt's not playing.
Yeah, he said in his press conference, like, and I agree, I know other people disagree, I don't think he wants his team to be playing like they're playing right now. I just don't believe that's the case, because he didn't do that last year, so why would he now say, this is how I want them to do this? But there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Yeah, Liverpool... The star of play is not going to get Anfield bouncing. It didn't get Anfield bouncing too much last year until the circumstances of the season got Anfield going eventually. Yeah. So I do agree with that. It isn't... But mate, like, Jurgen Klopp was a unicorn. He was a once in a lifetime or so. We can't just keep comparing everyone to him on that regard.
Because I've been making that atmosphere point. That's been my big sort of feeling on the whole thing, is that it's been hard watching at Anfield. I've been turning around to people in the ground and I'm just going, oh man, what is this? But it is that weird thing where we've just gone through a run of fixtures where we're unbeaten. Cool, Liverpool unbeaten in 9. Yeah, but we've been playing teams that we should have been unbeaten against. Okay, so that's a negative against it. Well, people saying, well, the atmosphere's been fucking shocking as a result. Yeah, because we've been playing a brand of football that. But equally, the atmosphere's never fucking great against pretty much all of those teams we've played. I can't think of them ever being. No one goes, oh my god, remember that absolutely fucking worldy of an atmosphere against. It's not Leeds United. It's not 2001. You know what I mean? Like it's that doesn't exist in that way, and that's probably a rare example. Leeds, there is a little bit of antipathy there, but it's not the case. Now the problem is, I think you said this in some ways, but like the floor feels like it's fallen a little bit lower in terms of the atmosphere. The worst it gets is now worse than it was at its worst under Jurgen, and we do need to be careful of that, because I said the other week, it felt like, I can't remember what game it was at this point, but if there hadn't been rails seating in the Kop, everyone would have sat down. And Jurgen spent 3 seasons, I think, behind the scenes telling them to tell the stewards to fucking stop telling people to sit down, to allow people to stand up. We stood up very unsafely for a number of years on the Kop because it became allowed to be a thing. You wouldn't want to get back to a world where people don't want to be stood up, where people want to feel like, fucking, I'll sit down, because nothing's going to happen. So I may as well sit down. So yeah, I do agree on that thing. Right. That's it from me and Chris for now. We will be back in time for kickoff. In the meantime, let's hear what Arne Slot has got to say, and then Steve will be here to take some of your comments around anything you really want to talk about. He did cricket last time.
NFL wildcard weekend is already in there, mate.
Again, equally something as fucking boring and shit. But whatever if you want to liven it up, be our guest in the comments section.
Mate, we're doing this on your birthday, by the way. It means they've already planned it today.
Yeah, cool. Bye.
Arno, what do you see as Arsenal's main strengths?
Their main strength? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe it's their main strength that they have so many strengths. Or the main strength that they hardly have something that is weak, so they hardly concede goals. They can score from open play, they can score from set pieces, they can very good ideas about build up, can play a long ball. So it's a complete. They have the complete package, and that's for that reason they're, in my opinion, they deserve to be on top this season.
With that considered and how strong they are looking, what would a win there do for the belief of your group in the second half of this season and the hope that this can still be a successful campaign for you guys.
Yeah. Of course, that would mean a lot, because if you win those games, that tells you that you can compete in the latter stages of the FA Cup and the Champions League with any other team as well. I think we've shown already that we can do this because we've beaten, for example, Arsenal at home. And I can come up with many other games that we've won against very strong teams. But we also know that it's going to be a special game for them as well. So we have to be completely ready because they are as well. They are in a very positive vibe at the moment, and it's obvious that we aren't, especially because we've conceded again a late goal. But I think everyone, me for sure, is looking forward to this game because it's always nice to be part of a Liverpool game, but especially if you face the Real Madrids or Arsenals or City or these kind of games. So we're definitely looking forward to go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Let's have a little chat. I am here for the next 20 minutes or so with the Fan Interactive Show, where you guys can have your say on everything that you want to talk about the Reds. Because yeah, why not? Oh, it doesn't have to be about the Reds, by the way, it can just be life. And we'll see how we go from there. Having said that, at the moment, let me just make sure I can bring your comments up because I'm not seeing them all at the minute. So let me just mess around with that one. In the meantime, I'll just read some of them out. I mean, Gibbo, like for example, Gibbo says, what's the best way to cook a steak? It's a great question. I'm not sure I'm the man to answer that, to be honest with you. But I mean, I have my steaks medium. Now, am I able to be the person who actually am I the person who cooks it well? I don't know. I'm not brilliant at it. But yeah, I'll go medium. Is how I have mine. Yeah, do let me have you. Oh, yeah, I'm back. I've got my comments again. Do get your comments, thoughts, questions, anything you want to talk about, other topics. Doesn't have to be about footy. Footy can be rubbish sometimes. Lone Wolf Mojo says, Steve, don't you think it would be such an us thing to do to win this and then lose to Burnley? Yeah, probably that wouldn't. Yeah, maybe. Absolutely. It wouldn't shock me in the slightest. Have you ever had a night out in Wigan? No, I haven't. Morn, how hopeful are you for the Packers this weekend? Very. Very. I think it's a 50-50 game. So yeah, very. James Lim, Steve, do you play Football Manager? Good question, James. No. I used to play it a lot. And then I had children, and then now, so yeah, not really anymore. To be honest, so back in the day, yeah, I did. I won the Champions League with West Brom once. Fantastic back in the day, but it's been a long time. Bermo says, Steve, you're looking good, mate. Are you training as well as eating healthy? Oh, that's very kind. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, I am. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Get on that. That's the gym. Get on that. But yeah, thank you very much. I am. I did 2.5 stone down, a couple more to go. I don't know what that is in pounds. 30 odd pounds, maybe. I don't even know what that is. Cam says, I just want to say thank you, Steve. I was off work sick, looking at medical damage in my hands. I couldn't do much, but I watched you and it got me. Oh, you well. I'm hoping you're better, mate. Thank you for the kind words. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, Milner, you're a Packers fan. Boo, go Vikes. Chris is a Vikings fan. I am a Packers fan, yes. Well done on your season. Let's see who we have. Callum, favourite retro shirt. My favourite retro shirt. My favourite Liverpool shirt. I'm not even sure it counts as. I mean, it probably is retro now, given how old it is. My favourite, maybe a bit niche. I loved the. Remember the shirt that we wore in the new camp when Bellamy did the golf club celebration, like the white with like the green? That's my favourite one. Is that retro enough? Is that niche enough? I don't even know. I mean, 20 odd years nearly, isn't it? So it probably is counted as retro at this point. That's my favourite Liverpool shirt of them ones anyway. Steve, what's your best ever thing? What? I mean, you have to narrow it down a bit, surely. Surely you've got to have to narrow that one down a little bit. I mean, I'll say my family, won't I? In terms of like maybe things I own. I think I've got anything like that. I mean, I've got some science stuff maybe that I quite enjoy having. I mean, yeah, don't know, to be honest with you. Have you, let's have a look. Best thing ever was winning the Prem last year. That was an amazing day. Yeah, I'll never forget that, being at that Palace. Obviously, after Spurs, I was in here for the Spurs game, and then we drove straight down to Anfield. And then I went to the Palace game last night of the season with my brother, which was really cool. So yeah, they were awesome days. I met my family outside as well, all my mates and stuff. So that was a very good day. Chris says, your favourite book written by someone at Redmond. That is a great question. Probably the one I helped write, the Bobby Firmino book. Let's go with that one, because I was in it. Right. Baz says, Steve, you play football? No, not really anymore, mate, to be honest with you. I'm more of a cricket player, to be honest with you, these days. Maybe now I've lost a bit of weight and I'm a bit fit and I might get back into the footy, but not so much. Right on cue. Oh, footy one, okay. Robert says, can you explain No Jones tonight? No, I would have put him in my team. I said I had to put him in instead of Conor Bradley. Paul and Chris said they'd have had him in ahead of Alexis. There were some slight rumours about Curtis being out. Maybe in terms of like a fitness niggle. He's had to be taken off a couple of times in recent matches, so maybe it's that. But I would have picked him if he was 100%, so I don't know if that's the case. But I would have had him in the team, I think, for this one. Dan, what other hobbies do you have other than footy? I play and watch cricket. I like watching the NFL. They're like my two sporting ones, so they're probably the main two. And then I often end up paying loads of money for my son to open FIFA stuff. So that maybe those. Let's see. Do you still watch any wrestling? Says Lewis. No, not really, pal. To be honest with you, no, I don't. Not anymore. To be honest with you, that ship sailed as well. Like our kids and I had different stuff came into my life, so and I think a lot of things changed. Anxiety. Who are your favourite non-European and non-South American national team? I have never once considered that question. I don't really care about international football, to be honest with you. Non-European and non-South American. I'd like Mo to win the AFCON. So maybe Egypt. I don't really care about international footy, to be honest with you. So yeah, maybe that. But I'll be honest, I don't really watch international footy even. Well, it's just not for me, to be honest with you. Mike says, Steve, who's been your favourite non-Liverpool player this season? Favourite is a good question compared to best, isn't it? I have really enjoyed Morgan Rogers. Watching Morgan Rogers, he's fantastic. I think he's brilliant. And I've always been a big Unai Emery fan. So probably him. I think he's been excellent. I know this is mad as well, but like the centre half from Sunderland, Ballard, I just like his cut of his jib. He just heads things, kicks things, gets in the way, plays with a bit of oomph. I've quite liked him. I didn't know too much about him. Obviously, I saw him last year in the playoffs, getting some big goals and stuff. And then I saw him score against Arsenal. I like him. He's like a bit of a throwback player, and not sort of a random one, but I've enjoyed watching a bit of him this year as well. What do you think of the Ashes this year? Says James. I mean, yeah, fucking crap. From an England point of view, geez, the better team won by a country mile. Yeah, that's all I'd say. The Kev's there says 2-1 Reds. Waite and Sobbo score. Get in, lads. I hope you're right, Kev. I hope you're right. AB6 series. What was your favourite away ground? Oh, I mean, it feels like I'm having an Aston Villa loving. I love Villa Park. I think it's fabulous. I like going there, like the view you get, I like how they treat you. It's easy to get to because it's right by the motorway and you can get straight home. So that is probably up there. And I like Brighton away just because I like going to Brighton. More the place. I like the city of Brighton. Or is it a town? Is it a city? I'm not even sure what it is, but I like going there. The ground's fine. It isn't even in Brighton. It's a bit of a ball out the way, but I like going to Brighton because I usually stay over down there as and when I go, and I love Brighton as a place, so maybe that one as well. Carl Razor says, did you ever play Subbuteo? Yes, obvs. Yeah, I was a 90s kid, of course. And we also had one, I don't remember the name, and mate probably knows this if I asked him later. There was one where they had magnets and you pressed a button and it kicked the ball. It was a bit like Subbuteo, but with magnets, whatever that was called. I had that one as well. Right, let's see. Who else we have in here? Steve, who was your favourite non-Liverpool player growing up? It was Zidane. Yeah, that was an easy one. Zidane by far. I thought he was amazing. 98ish, that was like 10, what was I then? Like 10, 11 years old. I was obsessed. I actually, there was a little bit of Thierry Henry at the time as well, but yeah, definitely Zidane for me. Right, let's see, what else we got? Me chat has just skipped right the way forward. There you go. Who does Steve think is winning the NFL playoffs this weekend? Oh, there's 6 games though. So, okay. If I remember all the games, Rams, Packers, Eagles, Jags, Texans. I'm trying to think of the last game that I've missed. It must be the other one. Who's the last game I'm missing? It's the one with that the Chargers are playing. So probably, I'm trying to think. I've missed one of the games off, so I'm just going to figure out which one is. It's whoever the Chargers playing, and I've completely forgot who they're playing. It is the Patriots, yeah, the Patriots. So I think they'll win as well. So there you go. There's my predictions for this weekend. Right. R9, yeah. Sorry, R9 was someone mentioned R9. I did like R9. I was just a big fan of Zidane, to be honest with you. But yeah, I was a big fan of R9 as well. Absolutely. What else have we got with the Pro Action Football? That's the one. A few people have mentioned it. Mike and Matt. That is the one. Magnets and stuff. I definitely that one, yeah. Steve, what was the Liverpool game that made you realise you would support them for life? I didn't have a chance, mate, to be honest with you. I lived, literally, my street that I grew up, my first ever house was like next door to Anfield. It doesn't exist anymore because it got knocked down when they expanded it. So it was never a chance. My half fella and my mum were big Liverpool fans, used to go to all the matches. So I don't think, I can't remember not being involved in this. It was always a thing. So I can't remember. Andy had a good question. Are you a batter or a bowler, mate? I'm a batter I'm a wicket-keeper batter, really. Not a very good one, by all accounts. I'm a pretty average batter, to be honest with you. Right, who else do we have in here? Steve, did you hear the Gahey to City like rumours and Arsenal wants him for this? Everyone will want Mark Gay. That's the problem. That when Liverpool didn't get it done, he now has the pick of everybody. If City move for him in this window, then Liverpool, I'm sure, will do the same. But then ultimately it'll be his choice, and then it'll be up to who he picks. But yeah, I have seen all the rumours, and it's not a surprise. All these teams want him. He's a international level defender as well for free. Of course, teams are going to go and want him. Steve, who was your favourite Premier League opposition player you hated that you loved? I'm going to take that as someone who I really disliked and hated. Little story: when I was learning to swim, back when I was a young lad, my swimming instructor teacher at the time told me, think of the player you hate the most and pretend you're kicking them, and I want you to kick the water that hard. And that player was Eric Cantona. So I remember vividly hating Eric Cantona. So he was the one when I was a kid I absolutely despised. So yeah, Tim, going forwards. Let's see. Steve, I know you possess the Rams jersey. If they win the Super Bowl, I want to see you winning it. Yeah, thanks, John. So I lost a bet. That's why I own that Rams jersey. Quinn and I had a bet who would go further in the NFL last year. And the Rams went further, obviously, than the Packers did. I'm not sure. We might have made that bet again this year, actually. I'm not sure if we did. I'm concerned about that as well. So yeah, not ideal. But yeah, I might have to get that one out again, unfortunately. Steve, what is your favourite Liverpool pub? Used to go to the Argos quite a bit, but I don't really do the pub scene anymore because I've got a match now. I go with my lad, don't I? So it tends not to be the thing anymore. But yeah, maybe that one. In terms of like around the ground, I used to do that one. Let's see who else we've got in here. Steve, if you had to start one of these tonight, who would you choose? Torben Picnic, Christian Poulsen, or Loris Karius? I mean, Christ. for a picnic maybe and just hope to sneak him a fullback out the way. Probably. Yeah, probably that, if I'm honest with you. But I mean, that's a tough list, isn't it? Right, let's see who else we've got. Will we do? You've got in the chat, Steve, you are upsetting me now. The Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. It's going to happen, says Quadbod. I think they've got a good chance, mate. Yeah, I think they've got a very, very good chance. Yeah, so that one. What are we thinking of these Messi to Liverpool rumours? Yeah, I think that's a load of bollocks, pal. If I'm honest, I don't think there's any truth in that whatsoever. Seamless. Don't get that on fucking Sky Sports, do you? Jesus Christ. Let's see who else. Dave says one player you wish had played for us who didn't. Can I say his down? Because he was my favourite player. Yeah, maybe him. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see who else we. Page after. I mean, he wasn't subtle, was he? Jesus Christ. You know, yeah, no one knows it. No one knows us, Chris. You were fine. You're absolutely fine. Baz said, if you could sign only one player this summer for just one position, who would it be? I mean, are we talking realistic signings? Then, yeah, Gay obviously would be the one I think he's the most realistic in the position that we desperately need. So I'd probably say that one. But if it was like absolutely any player in the world, then yeah, maybe something different. Yeah, John Cena in the background. Yeah, that God. Chris. Chris. Steve, how did you become a Packers fan? It says football matter of life and death. Just playing Madden. My brother was better at me at Madden. He used to always beat me, and then I started playing as the Packers, and I could beat him because Brett Favre was on it, and he was brilliant. I mean, he isn't as popular these days. He's had some checkered issues recently, but that was what it was at the time. yeah, absolutely. So that was literally, it was just that, and then I became. I learned a bit about them, learned about the players, the city, the club, and all that, and it just grew from there. But that was a long time ago. My God, that was early 2000s. Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, that one. Right. Anyone else got any comments, thoughts, questions? Please do keep them coming in. I've got about 5 more minutes with yous. Right. Anyone else got some? Let me scroll up. I might have missed a couple of good ones. I might not have. Dave says, Steve, are you going to give me a hug next week? No, I'm not a hugger. You can have a tap release type of thing. No, I don't hug. I'm not a hugger. No, mate, of course I am. Of course you can have a cuddle. It's absolutely fine. I am a hugger. I'm lying. What happened to Bacchetta? He's injured again. He's re-injured his hamstring. Mate, so that's where he is. Score prediction for a few people. 2-2. Why not? Honestly, I don't know. If I'm honest with you. Honestly, I don't know. Let's say 2-2, because why not? Right. Do anyone else got one? Where's Hugo? He's injured still, so that one's easy. He didn't play the last game either, so that was a nice easy one. Prayers for Kevin Keegan, says Jones Caffey. Oh yeah, really sad news about Kevin Keegan. Obviously, for those who missed it, he's obviously been diagnosed with cancer, and yeah, so yeah, obviously thoughts with him. Excuse me. Let me talk about this. Imran says, Steve, can I download the new app on a Fire Stick? I don't think so at this moment, mate. I think it's at the minute. It's on the Apple and Google stores. It's more for phones and stuff. We've got some work to do to get it up to the next stage where it's like developed fully for iPads. It's not quite there yet on other devices. But at the moment, I think it is just the App Store or on Apple or the Google Play Store at this moment in time. Go and check it out. It's really good. I promise you. And like I say, I know we mentioned it earlier before, like you don't have to be a Redmen Plus subscriber to use the app. You will get more of the content on there if you are subscribed, but there's plenty of the free stuff. You can watch or listen to all of the free stuff in one place if you download it. So yeah. But that's kind of the way we're up to with the app so far. Very, very proud of it. It's been a long time coming. I'll put it that way. And fingers crossed everyone enjoys it. Maybe the notifications will work better in the app than they do on YouTube. Yeah, we don't control the YouTube notifications. So our YouTube notifications work, for those of you who don't know. It's just it's basically kind of when they choose to do it more than anything. If you have to subscribe, you have to press that alert bell. And then I think they send you one a day max. We'll be more in control of the alerts on the app. Good question from Lemon Seamus. Steve, what would you want more? Mo's abs or Dom's hair? Great question. Fabulous question. Mo's abs. I'm bored now. I've lived that life. It's gone. Give me Mo's abs. I'm working hard to get thinner anyway, so if we could just take that pressure and stress away from me, then yeah, I'll go. If I could have the body of Mo Salah, then I'd be absolutely fantastic. The only difference there is, of course, in theory, I could get the abs myself, and I would never ever be able to get that hair without a trip to Turkey. So in theory, the lazier option would be the hair one, but I'm going to not do that. Yeah, I'm going to go and get Mo's abs anyway. Steve, where did you rob your cup from? It's a good question. This cup is from Asterix Park in Paris, and I think Chris robbed it more than me, I think. Yeah, so there you go. That's where that one's from. Isn't it the theme park in France? Yeah, I think that's where that's from. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Right, let's see. Ben Walsh, as a City fan, please do us a favour and take some points. I mean, I'm not in control of that, pal. But yeah, I'm sure we'll do our best. Mark says, Steve, would you rather eat 100 shortbreads or drink 100 Red Bulls? How long have I got? Is it like one a day for 100 days? Or is it like in a go? Because I would die, I think, if I drank 100 Red Bulls. I would be very sick if I drank 100 shortbreads, but I don't think I'd die. So probably that. But if you said 100 consecutive days of drinking a Red Bull, as long as it was a sugar-free one, I think maybe I could get away with that. But I mean, 100 Red Bulls in a sitting. I mean, surely that. I mean, am I wrong to say that would probably kill me? Like that's too much. Surely, can you overdose on that much caffeine? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that one. Oh, I've got a week, says Rob. 100 Red Bulls in a week's too much still. Yeah, I'd have to go for the shortbreads. The I think I'd die. Or I think I'd be dead, wouldn't I? Yeah. Cam says I'm a doctor. That would kill you. Yeah, I thought so. I was just checking. I was just checking up for that one. That'd be horrendous. That would be absolutely horrendous. I don't want that one actually. Yeah, Michael says 60 Red Bulls might give me a fatal dose of caffeine. We don't want that. So basically what you're saying is, Steve, would you rather do something that kills you or do something that makes you sick? So I'll go for the sick option, unfortunately. Shortbread's only small. You can get really small shortbreads as well, can't you? So I think that's the option. Yeah, I think that's got to be the option. It's got to be the only option for us. It has to be. It really does have to be the option. Florian says, the app is great. Will you add a play in the background feature so you can use another app and it continues to play? You can do that with the podcasts. So you can listen if you go to the podcast feed and start playing a podcast, you can then close the app and still listen to that while you do other stuff. The in-video thing, that is coming very, very soon. It's on the to-do list. It should be very, very soon. So yes, is the answer to that one. We should be, where you close it, but it stays on in a little window down the side. That is the feat. That is coming very, very soon. It might even be within the next few days, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's absolutely on the to-do list. It's been asked for by a lot of people. We weren't sure that people would want to do that, but people do. So we're going to make it for you. Nate, Steve, what was your favourite video game as a kid? Great question. Other than Tony Hawk's, probably. I was a big fan of Tony Hawk, so probably that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a non-sports game. I'm trying to think if I had any that I liked on them ones. Probably I was a big Crash Bandicoot fan as well. Yeah, so maybe one of those two. Back in the day, long time ago. My lad's got a PlayStation now and he just plays Fortnite and FIFA on it and cost me loads of fucking money for it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's probably where I'm heading with that one. Are you two here? No. Yeah, oh you go. Yeah. No. Right. Smooth. Look at that. You'll have never seen it. We've got floating laptops here in the studio. So while I go and deal with that, here's a clip from our recent build-up show for this game, after which Paul and Chris will be back in the studio. See you all soon, everyone.
Let's start with them then, because that's what we do on this show. And they're just... I really hope this day wouldn't come, but I do fear like they are champions already. And there's something that I want to... we played them already this season. We played them at Anfield. We won that game and Liverpool were top of the league by 5 points. What happened since? But in that game, they played and they were fearful. They played to take a point off us and go away. My fear with this is it's obviously at the Emirates. But does any team fear Liverpool at the moment, Lewis? That is the problem. How do you expect them to go into this game? Because I think it's not going to be the fearful Arsenal that we saw at Anfield this season. It's going to be one that thinks we can be ruthless and we can take them and drag them across this pitch.
Well, I think that Villa game in particular they played was the sort of... That was Arteta saying, right, we don't go to these big games anymore to go for draws or to scrape them or just to get through, and we're going for the teams around us and we're beating them. And we, like you said, we don't have that fear factor. We don't have that pull. Even if this was at Anfield, I don't think we'd have that ability right now. There's a lack of identity, a lack of energy, a lack of, I hate the word, but aura about us at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Teams looking at us and thinking, we can beat them. Leeds did it. Sunderland did it. Burnley earlier in the season did it. There's a real problem there. For Arsenal right now, we've conceded the least amount of goals in the league, and in attack, you know, they put 3 past Bournemouth, they put 4 past Villa. There's a real problem in that squad right now that there's no area of the pitch I can look at, and it sounds like I'm doing Harbour or whatever, but there's no area I'm looking at our team compared to theirs. I'm thinking, we can beat them in midfield. Maybe we can, but I'm not too sure at the minute. We haven't got the attack to deal with their defence. We haven't got the defenders to deal with their attack at the moment. It's a real sort of... It's the worst time to be playing them because they've got all the form and momentum and we can't... I just can't see any sort of positivity going into it, even if we are on an unbeaten streak, which is a bit overblown considering the teams.
It is the most boring unbeaten streak I've ever heard of.
Hey everyone, that really confused me for a second. There was a YouTube comment that came up. I was like, what has one of us pressed? The answer is nothing. It was in the video. Brilliant. Awesome. Hello everyone. Yes, the Watchalong, Arsenal, Liverpool, the Emirates, champions elect versus champions current. Not quite the irresistible force meets the immovable object that we expected.
Elect? And this was from a comment from Monday's podcast about the title of it. We're the champions. They're top of the table.
Yeah.
That's fine for me. Let's not give them our title until they've earned our title.
It's not their title.
I know, but it does. Champions, just champions. I don't want the word champions and what you're saying about them. They're top of the table. That's fine. They become champions when they've won it.
Yeah.
So let's just drop it.
Now, it's all in your interpretation of it. Now, when we talk about Liverpool getting to the Champions League final and win it in 2005, we can say we beat the champions elect of Juventus, Italy, Juventus, England, Chelsea, and then whatever's along the way. That was a sense of compliment to say that we beat really good teams along the way. I just say it to put pressure on Arsenal, in case they're listening. So yeah, it's not meant as a positive for them in any way, shape, or form. On my regard, I just hope that I can add in fractional percentage some sort of something that will add towards an Arsenal bottle job. Doesn't look likely that they're going to do that this season. It looks like they will just do it, but whatever. Yeah, I seen. Yeah, there was super chatting before. I think Steve did. City fan in the comments saying like, "Do City a favour and all that." No, get fucked. If Liverpool going to do it, it won't be for Man City.
Here's one
because we want to win.
City fan here, do us a favour. I don't mind Liverpool, my Northwest family. Nah, fuck off. Fuck off. We're doing it for Aston Villa. Sod off. We do it for anyone, we'll do it for us in Aston Villa.
I'll just check my big bag of favours over there. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Yeah, get fucked. Fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want anyone to win the league. That's the honest reality of it. We can't win it. I don't want anyone to win it. I remember having this in 13-14 of like Arsenal fans doing something similar, like, Liverpool, we'll back you, blah blah blah. So I want you back and get fucked. We hate you as well. Anyway, okay. Keep your thoughts coming in the comments section, please do. Has anyone, I'm interested to get this, anyone watch or listen to Slot's pre-match press conference or the interview that was on earlier on, and has it changed your thinking about him in any way, in any more positive sense? God, that's not great reading, that is it?
Was it great content?
No, I know.
It was the last 9 results at the Emirates Stadium, Paul was reading there, and there wasn't many wins for Liverpool.
Yeah.
I only actually caught one of them, a 3-0 win to Liverpool, and I'm focusing on just that. I didn't look at any of the others. I caught that, and it stuck in my vision. We may have won the other 8 as well.
One of the things I said at the back end of the podcast on Monday is that Liverpool as a football club has got a history of coming up with mad things in mad situations. I'd like to know that we've got that in our locker still, because that has been my Liverpool. I was raised on stories of this dominant Liverpool side that won 4 European Cups, dominated the league, won 18 league titles, and was just the absolute business. And then the Liverpool that I ended up being conscious enough to watch, from the 90s onwards, would win bits and pieces. We're a cup team, yeah, and but also just would pull mad moments of the team, like historical throwbacks, and often they were just in big games, we'd become the underdog and we'd find a way to get out on top. Like, Man United was so much better than us, but we had those 2 seasons back to back with Danny Murphy free kick, Selva's win at Old Trafford. Like 08-09 was a bit closer. We battered Man United in there. We got some big games against Arsenal in the mix of it all. I've had a taste, and it's more than a taste. I've had a full meal, of like a full 5-course meal of what it's like to be more like that dominant Liverpool over the vast majority of the last decade. I'd much rather it be that, but I just hope that Liverpool have still got that thing to fall back on, that when we're not the team in a sense, when we haven't got everything going for us, that we still have the ability to pull out results that matter, because we could all just do with a win here. I don't really, I know that we've had quite a few wins in recent weeks comparatively to the weeks that went before it, but they've not been
Not when
great.
I've been on Watchalong, I just warning you now, mate.
No.
I don't think I've seen one of them.
No.
I've seen a lot of draws.
But we've been asked about the method in which the wins have been achieved. I don't, not tonight. I'll take one in off someone's arse. We beat them with a generational
free kick will be fine.
Yeah,
let's do that again, please. It doesn't matter, does it? It's all about, because I think right now they're the better side, and when you come up against the better side, and a side that you definitely deem to be better, then you just beat them whenever way you can do. And that's what Liverpool are about tonight, isn't it? It's making it hard for them, putting it in on them, making it difficult for their fans, making it difficult for Arsenal, and getting a result however they can do that. If it's a 4-0 win, I'll take it. If it's a 1-0 win off someone's arse, like Paul said, I'll take that as well. It doesn't make any difference. Just win, Liverpool, please, for all of us, because it's Barnsley on Monday, and I don't want to have to think about Barnsley after we've been beaten by Arsenal. I just don't.
I just thought, as I said, we have something to show you before we carry on with the game, but it's interesting, some of the language in the press conferences where the FA Cup has been getting referred to a little bit with just a hint of reverence that it hasn't
for a while. Very important competition.
Yeah. There's a man there thinking, FA Cup might be all right.
If we're playing putting 2 goalkeepers on the bench in the league, we're putting 4 on in the FA Cup if we win this game.
Yeah, we'll see. Right, before we carry on and do the watch along, 3 minutes away till kick off, you might have seen this already on the official Liverpool club channels. But the latest episode of Player Portraits has dropped on the AXA YouTube channel. Obviously, I've been contracted by AXA, by the way, not by the club, but some people said, to host the show. I love this show. It's one of my highlights of the season. It is with Mohamed Salah and Dominic Szoboszlai. I'll play a little clip for you now, but when it's over, while you're in the interim, head over to the AXA YouTube channel and just say, like, Redmen sent me in the comments to the full video, because it makes us look really good, if you would be so kind. But yeah, a little clip from that now.
If you can guess who is this guy, I swear to God, you will legends.
I don't think you will be happy at all about that.
Show me again.
What What's wrong with the...
Why is the left hand is 3 fingers and the right one is 4?
There's a lot of things wrong. So. Look at him walking like this.
His stomach's like a ball.
Stop! Listen.
Mine's good. Look at mine.
No.
Look at the blending on mine.
Honestly, the one of the best days I've ever had, ever. It's not even just in football content creation. The two boys were just legendary, and they started off a bit shy, as you would be with your 9, and Mohamed Salah walks into a room. But by the end, like, we were over our allotted time, and they just kept ripping them. There's the bit where they're doing Salah putting 3 fingers up. He didn't have enough fingers on the hand of the thing he drew, and the kids were like, merciless, absolutely merciless. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Check out the full thing over on the AXA UK YouTube channel, and if you say a nice word for us over there as well, that'd be much appreciated. So yeah, if you look for a bit of happiness and positivity, we might need it more or less after this game, who knows. But yeah, whatever, it's something to check out in your free time, either half-time, post-match, or at some point during the week. That'd be great. Okay, right, we are scant seconds away from the kickoff here. I'd forgotten how, because I've not really paid too much attention to Arsenal for the last couple of months because they've been so far not our business. But just hearing a bit of pre-match Arteta stuff or interview stuff, I want us to beat that prick.
Mate, I want to for his face, Arteta's, and also for the tifo, because they don't do that. I bet you that's got a hint and a whiff of Arteta about it, hasn't it? And so he's done. They don't do that normally, do they?
So what happened was, I think it was last season, their fans offered to do one, and the club went, nah, you're all right, we've got this. And they unveiled this big flag of the gun, and everyone went, what the fucking hell is that? So they've started letting the fans...
There's no way the fans did that. That was all around the stadium. No way the fans did that.
I don't know whether that's the case in this one, but they have turned a corner apparently in terms of fan interaction with them on stuff. But again, I wish it. That's what he is doing. Fucking save it for like the Champions League semi-final or something. Go ahead. Anyway, right, we're about to kick off.
He's dummied them out. Aaron, has he done with you?
I'm floating.
Has he bollocks?
At the kick-off. We went for a two-man kick-off there. That was a real throwback.
That would have done me on the clock there, Aaron. You've done well there, mate.
Well done.
Let's see if you're right, though. Let's see if you're right. The stress. Oh, Aaron, look at that. That's sensational, mate. Well played.
Chef's kiss of a prick.
It's so hard to do that, I struggle so much with that.
Right, Alisson's got it in place. It's to Virgil van Dijk, and he goes long, looking for Florian Wirtz. Both him and Gakpo are left-hand side at the moment. Little lean in from Cody, referee.
Looks like it's Gakpo on the left there, doesn't it? He's not making an effort to get back. Oh, Wirtz. That's in the middle.
Right now.
Is it a 4?
It looks like him and Szoboszlai through the middle, and then Frimpong and Gakpo left and right.
I said it could be a 4, didn't I?
Did you?
I did, yeah. I said it could be a 4.
Did you say it out loud and on video?
Yeah. About 40 minutes ago, mate. I don't know where you were. I did say
have you perhaps taken that comment a little too personally?
No, I said Szoboszlai and Gakpo, though, I think. But a potential 4.
Yeah. I thought it was Steve that mentioned the City away.
Because I brought it up.
Okay, cool. I was listening.
That was a different time. That was a different time, to be fair.
Was it after Steve brought up the fact that we did it, or okay, so before Steve brought up?
Before me.
Okay.
I used to turn up to say, where were you yesterday, Paul? London. Where did you fall up, Paul? London. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Arsenal have possession of the football. Odegaard has dropped deep to pick it up, and he goes square with the ball, and Arsenal are just going to knock it around the back line for a little bit. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether we stick with that, because there's McAllister pushing up into more of a 10-star position. Wirtz dropping deeper. I mean, look, I think ultimately...
Keep them guessing. We've done this a little bit. They did this to us at the last Watchalong, didn't they? I had no clue what was going on for the first 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But Szoboszlai's so good at that role, isn't he? That sort of pressing, talking to people. Kind of just sets it really well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting again how Liverpool settle into this, because so much of the criticism has been about how fluency and understanding, and between the players and all that. But we did just drop a completely different formation away at Man City last season, and it was fine, and we were quite good as a result of it. So it's funny how that kind of it can be a big thing, but sometimes it can just not, and just sometimes playing good players and them having a good game can have a significantly more important impact. It's much easier
when you're in form, though, isn't it? I think that's the main thing that you're buying into everything the manager says because you've been winning games and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can point back to it certainly from this position. See now Gakpo's up front.
Yeah, here we go. Frimpong just tried to Cruyff and Capier, and then he was well marshalled out of play for an Arsenal throw-in the end. It is wet.
Bucketing it down.
It is wet out there. We got it. We still got it. It's still wet on that angle as well. We found a camera angle. It's not. No. We found another camera angle.
On that angle. Jeez.
Yeah, cool.
These are going to have to get changed at half time. Come out with fresh kits.
Some of the cameraman's done the angles. Oh God, he's done it. We'll just show it. It shows work. You can tell his mum that was him. Arsenal have a throw. Liverpool have got them boxed in the corner, and Capi doesn't look totally pleased with that. Sends it up and high, and Liverpool get hold of the ball. That's nice. And then recover it. Well done, Van Dijk. Goes back to Alisson, Becker.
Hitching Baz with the super chat. Booked the day off work for this one. Come on, you Reds. You'll never walk alone. It's right, mate. Are you in America or something? Is it a bad time there or something? Because it'd be, unless you just work nights. I mean, I don't know. What's the deal here, Hitching?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I mean, was it booked well in advance? Did you book this when the fixtures came out? You're like, whoa, this will be a big title decider. This one, I'll make sure I'm up for that one. Because, yeah, if not, I love the fact that you've just dedicated yourself towards it. Very, very good. There's one over to the right-hand side. Jurriën Timber misses the ball, and it goes out for a Liverpool throw in their left-back position. This time, maybe gives Arsenal an opportunity to do something similar to what they just did to them as Kerkez goes over to recover the football. 5 minutes of absolutely nothing so far. Kerkez dries the ball. Tells the lads to get further up the pitch. He knows who he's going for. Can he reach him? If it was Jurriën Timber, then the answer was yes. Florian Wirtz heads it back. Now it's in the right back position. Bradley's going over. Canate goes with him just to give him a little bit of cover.
Tap ball.
Kicks it off Trossard at Liverpool. Throw in. It will be interesting to see how Arsenal approach this game, Chris, because we were critical early on in the season of their approach. I'll be honest, I've not watched loads of them since. The bits that I have, I've not thought this is an Arsenal side who's suddenly become super attacking. But as an example, like the Sunderland away game, they kind of they lost the set pieces as a thing, and they had to play a bit more football. The tail of the tape is I think they have gotten better as a team in open play.
He's miles off. I think you're right. And listen, I haven't watched them either, mate. But I saw the result 4-1 against Aston Villa, and I thought, okay, maybe. But I did hear people say it probably wasn't. It's probably a little closer than they thought. But he got a lot of stick, didn't he, earlier on in the season for the performances? And I think he doesn't just want to win. He wants to win, and he wants people to like him while he's winning. I think Arteta, even though no one does.
Yeah. Yeah, big switch. Can Kerkez control that one? He does. Nice touch. Brings it down, then lobs it forward towards Gakpo. Really, it was his only option other than to retreat with it.
Sugaroo. Hitchin normally works 7 p.m. till 3 a.m. No wonder you booked it off then, mate. Yeah, well played.
Mate, well played, yeah. This is well better than doing that.
Even if we get battered, that's better than that. Start your shift.
Yeah, is Kerkez now coming inside Gakpo's wide left there.
Two poor balls on the bounce from Kerkez.
Yeah. Header one there by McAllister, but
feels 4-4-2, still done it.
Yeah, it does. I'm here for Alexis McAllister's World War II soldier haircut thing that he's got going on at the moment. Short back and sides, bit of a fringe going on. Yeah, looks like he'd be ready for some trench warfare tonight. I'm here for that. Big game for him actually. It's just not been a season to write home about at all for him, and I do wonder. He looks like his legs have gone, Chris, and it's whether that's recoverable because he is still young enough for that to be recoverable.
If he was 31, I'd 100% agree with you, but I've just never seen a footballer's legs go at 27, is it? Is he 27 or 28?
Something like that.
Oh.
Allison.
27.
Yeah.
And only just turned 27 because he was born on Christmas Eve. Surely that's too early for your legs to go.
Yeah, no, surely, yeah. Give that boy a summer off.
With
no, wait,
injuries-
it's the World Cup.
With major injuries, you could understand it, but he's not had major injuries either, has he?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't know what his history record was like before joining us, but not like he obviously had that problem toward the end of the season, which kept him out, and then he had disrupted pre-season. Oh, it's Arsenal juggling the ball forward here. Don't need to switch on. Well done, Grav. Referee says play on there.
Listen to this. Kieran said, I tried to book a day off work to avoid this, but school finishes at 4, so they wouldn't have it.
The parents were like, can you just let our kids go, please? Oh, it sounds, yeah. No, they're all in detention. Yeah, but for how long?
The Arsenal game's finished.
Trossard dancing on the left-hand side, goes inside to Zubimendi. Odegaard, now play moves over to Saka. It's Cody Gakpo up against him. It's really interesting that because it's very classic Klopp layout defending that, where our back four was in the width of the 18-yard box and
they were about 15 yards apart, so compact, weren't they? Yeah. And that's good. You know, we saw it in the last game. There was a lot of Madueke against Kerkez, wasn't there? Time and time again. And I thought Kerkez did a stunning job, actually. Yeah. But, you know, that's not what we want to see, is it?
Little ball in behind, Timber. That's Alisson claims it, yeah.
That time Gakpo was working back as well, because he was the one going with the run, I think, this time. Because Kerkez goes out this time, Gakpo takes his place. Kerkez plays him on. So, yeah, maybe they've gone man-to-man there, because that was Timber that made the run through, am I right?
Pass cut out, yeah, it was, yeah. Little header back, Liverpool got to switch on. Trossard on the volley. Canate gets his head on it. McAllister now heads away. That'll do. Gakpo, well done. What can you do? He can slice one to McAllister.
Great ball in the end.
Frimpong can't get on the end of that, and Arsenal will clear it all the way back to David Raya. Yeah, a little bit edgy there, but this is also the thing now where you play an Arsenal, good team, away from home, your defensive record isn't great, your season's not going very well, and you know, as we saw with multiple camera angles, it's quite wet there as well. So you want to be making sure when you do kick the ball that you get an actual decent connection on it, and so yeah, it's not going to add to an air of like sort of confidence, I guess, in Liverpool's defending. But 10 minutes in, 0-0. There's clearly an impetus for Liverpool to get men back. And again, yeah, you're right, the man-for-man thing is Cody Gakpo's playing centre-half for us at the moment, Chris.
Yeah, because I think he's just going with them, isn't he? Yeah, Timber. So he's the one who's gone sort of there. I think Arsenal have recognised it. And so what they want to do here is they want to get Kerkez one-on-one with Saka. That's what they're looking for. So Timber's, well, brilliant. So Timber's had recognised it, gone forward, stood there so that he gets the one-on-one matchup.
Which is a good commitment, fine for stopping Arsenal and doing what they're doing. And I'm like, no criticism from me on this in the early stages of the game, but it's going to be interesting to see if we can get out of there, and if we do, what does that look like? Because Gakpo right now again is playing centre half. It is a corner. Saka's back. Gabriel's back. Liverpool have sacked Aaron Briggs, so whose responsibility is it? Let's find out. Kale under the bar. Alisson punches it away. Well done, yeah, through a crowd of people. And Florian Wirtz dispossesses Trossard, gets hauled down. That would be a yellow card for me, referee. And it is. Well done, Anthony Taylor.
Right,
always said I liked Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, I can care. Paul's always said that.
Always said that.
Never ever mentioned
there is no evidence whatsoever of me saying that I dislike Anthony Taylor as a referee or a person. But I've got an Anthony Taylor t-shirt on.
Save it. If he gives us a pen, then you can reveal it.
It's written on my chest. I've got the t-shirt that says I love Anthony Taylor, and Anthony Taylor's a prick is written on me across my chest. Kerkez goes back to Virgil van Dijk. Across to Ibrahim Konate. Right now, McAllister is the deeper line.
Yeah, why is Gravenberch on that side of the field?
Gravenberch slightly more left, which Szoboszlai will be right. That looks, again, traditionally 3-man, 4-3-3 midfield for a moment there, with like the inverted triangle, McAllister at the bottom of it, and then Gravenberch.
Szoboszlai's just come deep as well for it. Interesting.
Gakpo with a little nod on, looking for Wirtz, gets a little flick, but can't direct it.
We've not got Frimpong into the game at all yet, have we?
Well done. And here's Liverpool coming forward now. Gakpo.
Go on, let Frimpong have a run.
Yeah.
There you go, son.
Frimpong's got it. Gakpo's making that run.
Byline.
Tries to go outside, doesn't quite open up, cuts across back.
It's all right out there, though, you know,
Yeah, fine. Absolutely fine. The thing is, look what Kerkez has been doing. He's been getting into those more advanced positions, but there's been no, like, consideration to his crosses. I think it's just like, I can cross, so I will cross. Frimpong's cutbacks have been brilliant. Like, both his range of crossing technique, the three different assists he's got as well. Yeah, they've been completely different, all from similar-ish sort of areas. So yeah, I hope we can get him into those positions more. So I've been playing an old school Master League game on an old Pro Evo the last couple of weeks, and when you play with those Master League players and you can play all the fundamental football, but you get into a position and your player literally just can't cross. So you just get to there, you get your left back up and he crosses and it's like goes miles away and you're like, oh well.
Good defending, lads.
That was Connor. Is that Connor Bradley coming away?
So.
The pressure though needed to release the ball. Trossard nicks it back off him.
Don't pick up a silly yellow.
Yeah, Bradley drags him back and the referee gives a free kick.
Explain play on, I think, mate.
Oh, sound. Arsenal back on the halfway line. Liverpool, yeah, very well laid out at the minute.
And McAllister tracking back there now.
Then Arsenal again can't make their way through. Zubimendi's now the deepest and most central man for them. It's going to come forward.
Gakpo passes his man off to Wirtz. Okay.
Yeah, it's all very finely poised at the moment. Arsenal coming forward inside left channel. Looks for Odegaard, a little bit of space for him on the edge. Looks for a give and go. Liverpool cut that out. Gravenberch comes away with it. This pass is important. Gakpo needed to just get that to another Liverpool player, but doesn't. And here come Arsenal again. Going to keep our heads here. You know, hold on nerves. It reminds me quite a lot already of that like Man City Champions League quarter-final where
don't say that.
We're sitting in and they're trying to break us down. A couple of times we've defended it quite well, nicked the ball back, but you need to get your next two passes right, and if you do, you can be out.
Yeah.
But that's
give the ball to Ox.
Fine, man.
Let him run 25 yards with the ball at his feet. Let's do it.
Let Dominic Szoboszlai or Jeremy Frimpong be the Oxlade-Chamberlain tonight, please. Right.
And no one do a Virgil van Dijk throw in.
Yeah. But if someone could, if we also need someone to be the Salah, of course. But we'll get that. Let's get out first. We'll cross the back post. Jurriën Timber's completely free. Nods it down. No one from Arsenal gambles at all. Van Dijk was asking the question, but the game goes on for now. Saka up against Kerkez. Kerkez goes to ground. Saka skips past him to the byline, looks up, goes to the byline again. McAllister's past him, cuts it square. Wonderful play by Saka. Just couldn't pick out an Arsenal player again.
Fucking hell.
Bit to Kerkez, and Kerkez sends it long.
You just can't take yourself out the game by going down when you're making the challenge, can you? I mean, you've got to keep yourself in it.
I mean, it's one of them. As he tried to do one of them tackles that you were talking about, where you just tackle, boot, and let the world know you're there. If he's tried to do it, he's missed the ball.
It looked more like a block, like he went down on his knee to me.
Just tried to sweep it away.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
That's great skill from Saka.
That's unbelievable.
McAllister can't touch him, and then...
Oh, gosh. That was brave by, was it Wirtz?
The pass.
Holding on to the ball in the penalty area. McAllister's a nothing challenge there, but it's brilliant play by Saka, and the ball's not bad. Slightly behind Zubimendi, I think.
It's Canate, Gravenberch deep for Liverpool now.
Warning signs there, though.
Yeah.
Big time.
Canate again, McAllister
can't build out.
Well done, but it's brilliant. The Liverpool are out and they're chasing down Arsenal. Left hand side is Kerkez, controls it. Keep going, Milos.
Stick
whips the ball. Oh, it's not through anyone. It's looked offside and it breaks down.
Okay, that's the game. That's the game.
Kerkez just needed to stride onto that a bit. Just get beyond the line of the 18-yard box. Make them sweat a bit. You left having to play a perfect cross.
It's going to be us camped and hitting on the counter attack, and now we've, told them we can do.
Virgil's out of position. Saka goes for goal.
Yeah, now that we've told them we can do, they've got to respect it a little bit. We've not done anything before, had we?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was it. Brilliant counter-attacking from Liverpool to a point. Obviously, the first time we've really sprung. But to the point we made 2 minutes earlier, Arsenal the impetus is on Arsenal to go and break us down. There is a little bit of rope-a-dope involved. Now, it's dangerous stuff because our defence just hasn't been good enough, but it's going to take a lot of buy-in from everyone here, and then some really smart play on the edge of our box and beyond. But that was a really good first example. It's back in Arsenal's defensive line. Once again, Zubimendi. Declan Rice dropping in this time. Yeah, just playing it around. It's Gravenberg's actually pushed on even further. Now he's the furthest forward of our midfielders. McAllister's once again the deepest. Szoboszlai's tracking the runner there.
Again, I think it's to do with we're man orientated. So I think if his man goes out there, he's going to track him for a bit.
So presumably Declan Rice's Gravenberg's, if he's gone that.
Maybe, or maybe it's I don't know. I don't know.
We'll have to see. Zubimendi comes forward. Left hand side now in Capier. Push there from Frimpong, just let him know he's there, and Arsenal back to building up just over the midway point, or just outside the midway point of the half, Liverpool's half of the pitch. Declan Rice. It goes over. Yeah, Arsenal can't play it through, retreat to the centre half. I've seen Liverpool do this a lot this season. What it means is they can't quite figure out what to do just yet in terms of where to pass.
Mate, he's offside.
Makes a good run in behind. He chips to the back post. Bradley looked for the flick on.
Wasn't he off?
If he was, they've not. Looks like they've not put the flag up. Play continues now on the far side of the pitch. Trossard, another little flick on. Gakpo heads it away to the corner of the box. Gathered by Timber, and then back to Saliba. And this is interesting again. There's a couple of times now where Saliba and Gabriel have had it and had a little space to drive into. If that was us, you'd be seeing that as a little bit of a problem. But yeah, they've got good footballers here. Another cross, well dealt with by Karate. Gakpo with the second header again.
There's no out though, is there?
No.
And crucially, I think as well, the two furthest player forwards aren't the quickest.
Yeah. Well, Szoboszlai is, but you're right, Vert it really isn't, is he?
That's a mad ball, that.
It's kind of worked out there. Vert just flicked it around the corner to Frimpong. Bradley retreats, probably not really what we need to do in this situation. Konate punched it through to Frimpong. Referee tells him to get up as he's pushed in the back. Trossard, well tackled by Bradley. Demonstrates for the throw in and gets it as well. Well done. Ooh, a bit of narc there from Trossard.
Connor started that. He pushed into him first.
Good, love it.
Nice.
He's on a yellow as well, isn't he? Keep that going. Conor Bradley takes the throw in. McAllister volleys it down the line, looking for Frimpong. Got to be over the second balls here. Just about. Another Arsenal throw in.
I'd love to see us keep the ball for a bit.
I just don't think I just can't see how that's going to happen in this game. Maybe we might have it in our back line a bit, but again, I think Arsenal would just get in our faces too long. I don't hate it. It's not like, it's not. We're not going toe to toe with Arsenal here. And if Arsenal break us down, then what you do and look stupid. But listen, again, away from home against them right now, a much superior team. I can see what we're trying to do is the difference between some of the stuff we've done in recent weeks, if nothing else.
I just don't like rolling over. It feels like we're rolling over.
Odegaard played it forward there. Gabriel. The one thing I'd say is that Arsenal will pack the box and pack it, well with all kinds of massive fellas. They're very, very good at doing that. I'm not against the plan that says bring them out. Because if you ask Arsenal to go back and defend, if we take all the ball, we take 60% possession of this, Arsenal will just sit there and we will get nowhere and we will be vulnerable on the counter-attack because they've got Saka and they've got good players to do it. we'll see whether it works out for us, because we're asking ourselves to defend. Bradley does well again to clear there. Gravenberch. It's how we get out again. Just not quite figured that out just yet. Right then, Arsenal throwing. They go back with this one. Declan Rice.
Yeah, when we had that counter-attack before, the play in the centre of the park was like one touch, completely crisp and utterly perfect.
Yeah.
That's asking a lot, that, innit?
Yeah, well, that's it takes, it's generally speaking, it takes 2 passes. And that first, they're both dead out and they're both ridiculous because you're going to do it under pressure from brilliant footballers. Well done. That's well done. Szoboszlai's left again. Didn't quite develop as a proper counter-attacking situation, but this is a Liverpool in possession situation now, crossing the halfway line. Conor Bradley, chance to have a little bit of a rest on the ball maybe for the Reds. Just get out, let Arsenal do some defending for a bit. Little pass from Verge to Maka.
Now they've gone into a bit of a mid. You can't invite them into a high press again now.
It's a nice touch from Szoboszlai. But where's your next pass? McAllister, well done. Verge just dropped off to give him that option.
That's better, Liverpool. Yeah. This is better.
There's Bradley. Frimpong. Back to Verts. Nice little turn. Gravenberch high up there on the right-hand side. He's into the box, tries the drive. He was swamped there. Trossard this time is the one who's forced to absolutely empty it over the top and give Arsenal time to get on.
This is what we want. This is, I'm not saying go gung-go and fucking throw everyone forward, but let's keep the ball and go and attack them.
It's the first time that the game's allowed that, isn't it? We tried to get out quickly. It didn't quite work. So no point smacking it down the pitch and hoping to endlessly run onto something. They've gone, cool, we'll have the ball. The longest spell of possession we've had so far.
I get that, but we've booted the ball long a couple of times for no reason as well.
Yeah, but I mean, No. What I'm saying is that exactly. Yeah, that's a sign of Liverpool growing into the football match.
There you go.
It says to me that
there you go, lads.
It's Liverpool will always want to have the ball, but if we've not got it, then we're not just going to fucking sit wide open for them to come and tear us apart. Frimpong now. He's got 2 men over there with him. Goes back to Szoboszlai. Konate. Van Dijk. Here's Cody Gakpo. Okay, because you just hear the Arsenal crowd just starting to get a little bit annoyed with what they're seeing. Konate. And just Liverpool, happy to knock it round. But they're absolutely made up to be able to have the ball for more than 2 seconds, not getting booted everywhere. Bradley, speaking of which, Szoboszlai,
Couldn't have timed that any better.
Yeah. It's Connor back to Verts.
Couldn't waste the ball in the Arsenal.
Yep. Gravenberch. Verge.
Look at these centre halves over the halfway line. Go on, son. Fuck off, Verge.
Back they go. Virgil. Don't hate any of this. Do not hate any of this.
It's much easier than them attacking us.
Yeah.
Even if we're not doing anything with it, I feel much better right now.
You've got to
get in our fucking penalty area.
You've got to earn it, haven't you? You've got to go. You're away from home with a fucking good team. You've got to get the ball and then fucking keep the ball. McAllister, Konate now. There's
spread them out
for
a
Liverpool.
Bit. Here's the pressure. We're going to play through it. That's it, lads. That's it.
Here's Bradley.
And we spread them out.
Powering forward now. Little ball in for him.
Quick, but the ball's
the keeper's in trouble there. Bradley goes for goal. It's off the bar. Go on. Gakpo. No. Blocked. Oh my good God. Liverpool still got it. Bradley. He's gone past his man. He's nearly just ran into a brick wall there, Conor Bradley. He lobbed the goalie. Raya was still out of his goal. It's the crossbar, and the biggest moment of the game so far goes to Liverpool. Still in possession.
What was their centre-back doing?
Wild. Frimpong goes back. I love this. Verts. Gravenberch. Yeah, I mean, as a goalie, I've been in that situation so many times where the defender is running, is facing you, and just blammed it back at him as he was coming out.
He did well, really
difficult. He did, yeah, absolutely.
Saved it. Was it Saliba?
I think so, yeah. Is Frimpong again inside this time, left-footed cross to the back post. Oh, good defending.
Come on, Liverpool.
Better from Liverpool again.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
They've sat in and they've soaked up the pressure, and they've had hold of the ball, and we've had 5 minutes probably now, Chris, where it's been all Liverpool.
Rope. Oh, mate, that's so good.
So unlucky from Connor.
Oh, yeah.
He made it all happen as well,
mate,
Connor.
He knew the ball was crap, but then he was there.
He's beating the keeper, he's beating Timber, he's just put slightly too much on it. Couldn't get it to dip back down again. Salibas, yeah, Salibas blaming the goalie. Right, Arsenal now back in possession, and I guess we'll go back into that pattern now.
Wait, what's the goalkeeper doing that for? Goalkeeper should have been talking, right?
Yeah.
Not the defender telling the goalkeeper what to do. I want the goalkeeper
that
to
already said, shut up.
Oh, yeah, he's okay, yeah, fair. But you're right there.
No, you. Yeah, brilliant. I like that. I like goalies in centre halves falling out in football matches when they're not ours. So, yeah, Arsenal now back in this. And look, this is the first 27, 28 minutes of this game. Kind of seeing it. You could see how this could be the pattern of play for the rest of the game. When Arsenal have got it, Liverpool should drop in, make themselves very compact, very hard to get through, and Arsenal will naturally do that as well. And it is about, can you hurt them on the counter attack, and if you can get all the possession of the football, can you go and grab the game by the scruff of the neck? And what we've seen from Liverpool, Chris, is that they can.
You absolutely can. I've just got it up on my screen, actually. I don't know whether, Aaron, you can bring this up for me, mate, but the attack and momentum chart. And you can see there that we
Oh, look at it!
Oh. But now look at our blue bars. He's right. Well in, Reds.
Good. Very good. Fascinating first half. First half an hour of football here. Bradley sends a throw in long. Declan Rice gets underneath that one. Little push in the back from Bradley. Bit silly that. Just needs to hold his ground there.
Brought the match stats up on the screen. It said last 5 minutes, 3 shots to none. It's 3 shots to 2 in total.
Oh.
But our goalkeeper's the only one that's had to make a save.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, had to make a save. That's fine.
Bit silly from Bradley. I think maybe, possibly aligned with a little bit of solid gamesmanship from Leandro Trossard buying the free kick. Means that we've got some work to do. It is an Arsenal set piece. They've obviously got, look at them. Little conflab going on in the box there. Gabriel, you headed in, is probably what they're saying. Go on.
Good time for a couple of super chats before the free kick, maybe. Thrun Gaming says, I feel the way we line up with a false 9, we want to play like Spain of old when they had like 6 midfielders and pass it round till it gets through. Yeah, maybe.
Here comes the free kick. Arsenal making a move towards the near post. Looking for flick. Oh, looking straight for goal. And Alisson will claim that. Well done. Good hands from the holy goalie.
And Jensk, thank you for the super chat. Liverpool are using the bus parking and hit and run tactic. Was the bus park in the first part of the half, and is the hit and run this bit?
I think it's bus park hit and run is what it looked like when we were having the conversation about the first 20 minutes of the game.
Oh right, I've never heard it expressed like that.
Yeah, well, counter attack would be another way of putting
that
it.
Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
but yeah, what we've seen there is actually, if and when Liverpool can get on the ball, there'll be a threat. And look, Real Madrid had a bit of this at Anfield, where we dominated Madrid, but when they got on the ball, they were really good on the ball because that's kind of what they want to be. But we dominated it. We had the crowd behind us, etc., etc. We just need to make sure we keep Arsenal honest in this and don't lose our heads and panic, and and end up. Don't play it like Burnley, because we'll get beat if we do that. You need to make sure that we get out, because you can't do. I think what you were saying before, you can't spend 90, 100 minutes inside your own 18-yard box because you'll lose. But yeah, so from that regard, it was very, very encouraging to see us have a spell.
The game's going to ebb and flow, isn't it? And Arsenal are going to have more of it.
Yeah.
But you've got to take advantage. You can't just fucking out it because you panic. You've got to put your foot on it and take a spell when you get one.
Absolutely. John Lee, David Blackshaw, the man, the legend. Come on, you Reds. Great new app, Redmen. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're very, very pleased with the app. Obviously, keep your eyes on the game, of course, but if you're looking for something to do at half time, search Redmen Plus on your app store and get it. It's boss. Genuinely, it's fucking amazing. If you think of us sometimes, we are occasionally a bit of a ramshackle organisation.
We know that.
But thanks to the wonderful subscribers who've been with us from basically a 15-year journey at this point, we do put that money into the infrastructure of the business and the company and the quality. And finally, we've been able to put it towards an app, and it's very much worth the wait. So yeah, check it out. Anyway, Arsenal have possession again, back in their half, and yeah, this is their mission statement again. Just playing around the back, hoping for an opportunity to cause Liverpool problems. Mendy trying to get his way past Florian Wirtz. Wirtz just keeping him honest there, sticking with him. Gravenberch pushes on. Gakpo pushes on to Saliba. That was nice. And then just retreating back. Not, it feels very like fencing style pressing that.
Yeah.
A bit like, well, we'll just give you a little bit just again to let you know that we're in a game of football, but we're not going to over.
I'm trying to work out why Frimpong and Gravenberch are the wrong way around. See Gravenberch in the space. And Frimpong was miles behind him. Who's the number 5? Is he the fullback? Was he Nkape?
Nkape, yeah.
That'll be why then, won't it? Yeah.
Definitely, obviously, an effort. If they're saying, well, you go man for man, we'll put some men in unfamiliar positions, I guess, and test how far Liverpool are prepared. I wonder whether, if that's the case, there is a little handoff where there's like a breaking point with it of like, this is stupid.
Let's switch. Because Gravenberch I saw Gravenberch point and say, go over there now.
Honest lot telling somebody, go on, you go over there.
He's probably telling Arteta to get in his fucking area. Fucking get
the fucking lines are there. Why have the lines, Mikel? Why have the lines?
Tit. Did you see someone put the stat up of how much percentage of time he spent outside of his technical area?
It's pathetic that's known, but at the same time, hilarious.
Every manager in the Premier League, and he was an outlier to say the least. Top percentile, top 5 leagues in Europe.
Fabulous.
Tit.
Right.
I hate him,
Yeah. He has that like Brendan Rodgers-esque thing to him where he's clearly smart enough to make a success of what he does, but there is also a little bit to him where you could easily see it like going wrong because he's done his master plan wasn't quite right. It's one of the things that is annoying me about how well it's going for them this season. If he manages to fuck this up this season, that's him. That's him done, but he'll probably have enough enough there to sort it out.
Oh God, he's got the pace to get that.
Ball. Jeremy Frimpong is in behind. Oh, he's just come back. It was the bounce. The ball didn't shoot him. He got clipped. He got kicked in the ankle. He's gone down. The referee has said play on, but he didn't look as like no, definitively not. I wonder whether Anthony Taylor's waiting for a little word in his ear there.
Watch referee watch.
Arsenal playing out, but Liverpool are there for a man down because Frimpong's down on the ground. During Timber's going to strive forward into that inside right channel, wide right to Saka. He cuts inside this time. Dances back, tries to show him inside, outside. Szoboszlai's back defending. It's a good ball. Mendy's got a little bit too much space. Gravenberch needs to keep putting the pressure on. It is 11 versus 10 with Frimpong down. It's a deflected shot and it's worked its way through. And Alisson is not happy there.
They're asking for someone to come on for Frimpong.
Let's hope Frimpong's all right. I mean, there's some.
What's going on here?
It's getting a bit testy here. Declan Rice is
fuck off, Declan.
Yeah, Virgil's saying it should have been kicked out, which is, I mean, look, you play on, we play on. It's one of them things, isn't it? But to be fair, like you've also got to tell the other team that you expect them to put it out.
Yeah.
Because if they then do that in future because of sportsmanship, then it works in your favour. Virgil's fuming there.
He's not going to get booked, is he? Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. The skipper in conversation there with Anthony Taylor. A lot of Arsenal players around it.
That's about as worked up as I've seen him talking to a ref.
Frimpong's getting a little bit of treatment. He's shaking his head there. I'm really fingers crossed. Okay, we're going to see our first replay of it.
I hope it's
gets him behind. The bounce of the ball just kind of holds up, doesn't it?
It's twisted.
He just like gets
ankle on the floor.
Gets his toe stuck in the ground there as he's. I don't know whether it's Saliba who actually even touches him.
It's his left ankle. Watch.
Oh yeah.
It's not a foul.
Well,
but I don't think it was a foul, right? Yeah. But I do think for something like that, the fact that you might not have seen this, but there was an Arsenal player who went over to him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So at that point, one player's realised it's a genuine injury, and it was probably the person who was right next to him.
It's interesting though, because it's the defender kicks his foot into that twisted shape. I mean, it doesn't seem like they've had any great thought about it being a penalty, and I wouldn't say it was a stonewall pen by any stretch, but I've also seen some absolutely pathetic penalties go against Liverpool this season, so hey, wouldn't it be nice if they went our way occasionally? Right, corner. Chris looks so nervous. Corner.
Mate, I've just realised I've been biting my nails.
Oh, wow.
I've bit me nails since pre-Klopp.
Corner, then to Arsenal, Saka again, near side in swinger. Gyökeres, Timber, Trossard, all having a little chat. And they'll have something up their sleeves, and can Liverpool deal with it? Last time out, Alisson got a big punch. This time, it's a big header away.
That's terrible.
Rice gathers it, left wing.
Make sure you get that line right, Virgil.
Driving back towards the 18-yard box. Vert has a little kick at
Let
him.
it go.
Yeah, crosses right across the face of the box. It was a good enough cross. Saka will gather it, still in play. Odegaard. Saliba with the deep cross. Liverpool don't head it clear, but they do the second by Szoboszlai down to Vert. Vert somehow manages to get the gap. Heavy touch.
Go on, keep going, keep going.
Oh,
knock it back to the keeper again, you divvy.
Yeah, Zubamendi keeps it.
I did not know there was an extra player there. He was so much deeper than the rest of the team.
Frimpong still.
Back on, please?
Love Frimpong on the pitch now, please, lads. And Capie up against Conor Bradley. Well done, Gravenberch goes across and sorts it out. As he should have been, probably earlier than that, eh? It's a good run from Declan Rice, that, isn't it? Just really drives it forward. Left-footed cross.
Good awareness by the defenders to not lash a boot at it as well.
Yeah, definitely. Getting back to the pattern of play, Arsenal, the lion's share of possession. But so much of it is just in that, in their half, just into our half. It's very familiar. It's how I've watched most of Liverpool's play this season, and it does come when the other team is very well defensively structured, so it is credit to how Liverpool defended so far. Is Gabriel. Timber's tucked in more central than him now. Gets it.
Canate followed Gyökeres there right into the midfield.
And they're going to spray it wide. Saka keeping the width. He's the one who's going to stretch it. Try to isolate him against Kerkez.
Oh, good play, Kerkez.
Yeah, it is good defending and good defending.
I'll get goal side, he's right.
Here they go again. Gabriel, left hand side. And Capie. He's a centre half. Just kick him.
He's so fucking big grok compared to Frimpong. Oh, look at that running behind there by Odegaard. McAllister, you need to keep your eye on him.
Yeah, just testing Liverpool's resolve in terms of, again, the defensive structure. We've got a big old line of people there, though. McAllister's dropped into the defensive line. Gakpo's done that a few times.
Following Gyökeres again.
Gakpo is effectively in the DM position, and then Szoboszlai and Vert are the only moderately advanced players.
Look, fucking hell, mate. That's annoying, that. This is how we conceded the other night. Canate being dead slow. If your job is to follow him, fucking follow him. Don't just let him get the ball and then turn.
Yeah. Anyway, Saliba running forward into Liverpool's half with it. Over to Saka. Arsenal have got everyone forward now, and this would be a fabulous opportunity to recover the ball and counter if we could, please, Liverpool. Saka, ball through the lines, good ball. Timber's made a good run, keeps it in, digs the cross out to the back post.
Well done, great touch.
Well done, Gravenberch. Tries to knock it around Declan Rice, does, but then can't get himself back around there, and it breaks down, and Liverpool once again gonna have to get back into defensive shape. Tanya, it's that Man City game, but not quite as pinned back in of it all. Watching like 3 City players standing around Trent was utterly terrifying in that first half of that game. Okay, Liverpool free kick. Cool. That'll be good. We can have the possession of the ball again. Look at that. Arteta.
Let's have it.
Have a little chat to the fourth official there. Guess he's asking for how much. Is he asking for how much half injury time, maybe? Gobshite. Okay, everyone, how are we feeling at home? Nervous? Chill, engaged, confident?
Oh man, this is so bad, but this is so bad, but this is also quite funny. So when my wife asks if the dishes are done, I shout, "Karate," and she smiles, "No, they've been washed." That's tickled me, that. Oh, dear.
Virgil van Dijk goes long with the goal kick out towards Cody Gakpo. Gakpo, shoulder to shoulder with his man, knocks him down. Referee says none of that. Free kick to Arsenal, and Liverpool see possession. And we've had a couple of goal kicks. There's two that I can think of. I don't know whether we've had more where Virgil has taken it and kicked it long. I mean, it is a sign that we're not looking to give Arsenal any encouragement even from minute one. But again, it's given up an opportunity to be on the footy. Lovely ball, lovely run by Timber. It looked like it gone out. Bradley with the header.
Get it!
It's volley towards goal. Alisson makes the save.
He wasn't even offside, Trossard, I don't think, because I think there's someone else on our line. He's right in the goalkeeper's way, I think. It's a great ball by Gyökeres. Ball back, and then you see, there's a Liverpool player on the floor, so he's not offside. Oh my goodness.
Football is happening.
So
Why are we
lucky.
watching fucking... Right, Timber's got it right mid. I mean, we had the ball. No idea how it broke down. Arsenal have possession again. Gabriel, central. Very congested in the middle. It's going to take some great skill. Kerkez, Marshall,
Well done, Kerkez!
Saka. And can Liverpool survive? Well done, Virg. Gakpo.
There's no one there, mate.
Yeah, he gets the free kick. Well done, Cody, because he was going fucking nowhere there.
Wow, Kerkez on Saka there did absolutely brilliantly, because Saka got ahead of him and he just about gets back in and blocks the shot crucially. No foul given away either. Look at this. Great ball. And he just doesn't give up. Well done.
Yeah, just nibbling at him, hounding him, battling him. Misses the first tackle but gets the second one. Yeah, well done, Kerkez.
And get that away as well.
Yeah. And then Virgil van Dijk steps in.
Arteta
is fuming. Love that. Love that.
He's fighting thin air again, son.
That is frustration. And again, that would be another, a little nod to Pep Guardiola. If he could just lose his head and get sent off, that'd be great. Nice play between Alisson and Szoboszlai. Don carries the ball forward. Here's McAllister. Right, we've got the ball. We're out. We were only out to the halfway line, but that feels refreshing. It's been 20 minutes since we've done this. Back to Virgil. Oh no.
He's Alisson.
Yeah, that's fine. Again, if we
his kick has not been great, but it's good this time.
Great pass.
I tell you what,
Gravenberch
changes the complexion of things, doesn't it?
Frimpong, right hand side. He's going to whip the ball in. It's a flat one. It's cleared by Saliba. It was an ambitious ball. He only had Gakpo to hit there. It's up. Got to win that one.
McAllister does.
Yeah, he does.
Wow. Shut up.
Says free kick to Arsenal. Okay. Headbutted in the back there, Maka. Did you see this one? I mean, Odegaard in no way, shape or form tries to challenge for the header there. McAllister, who is 5 foot nothing, gets up. One of them. Anyway. Surely
McAllister's just playing boss from there. He can't possibly have been hurt. There's his one. He's got 2 more this game. Is he doing this to try and get out of a yellow? It didn't deserve a yellow, but it's Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, you gotta be too careful. Once again, they still have left for Frimpong. They're going to replay the penalty shot. Let's see this again.
Oh, I didn't see that touch first time, Paul.
Yeah, he fucking kicks his foot so he can't stand up anymore. Now, I said about not being nailed on, but again, in this world where someone makes contact inside the penalty area,
that's a penalty,
right? Yeah.
Jesus.
2 minutes of additional time. We've done a minute 12, 13, 14 so far. Is Saliba striding forward? Just needs to stay switched on for the rest of the half here. Saka, again, well shut down there by Kerkez. Timber's been a real threat for them, hasn't he? His running's been great. Too heavy the pass through to him this time, and it will be a goal kick to Liverpool. And the Reds, I'm certain, will take every possible moment out of the game that they can here. See if they can get themselves to half time.
Absolutely, they will. And after the half, 0-0 at half time, if we can get there, isn't a bad thing at all, because it has been all Arsenal in terms of possession, but still got to say Liverpool have had maybe the best chance.
Absolutely. Alisson's going to take a long goal kick, which is good to see that he can do that. And he kicks it out Oh, doesn't kick it out. It is done. It is half time at the Emirates. It is Arsenal 0, Liverpool 0, and it's a weird thing to say. But Liverpool, I think, will be the happier team, and what I mean by that is, I think they will want more of the ball. I think they will not be happy with the amount of possession they've had. But what I mean by that is not so much on us. Mikel Arteta's fuming there, and they're getting frustrated and getting annoyed with the game because it's not going in all of their favour. So, not that Liverpool are thrilled with how it's going from their perspective. I think they'll be reasonably pleased, but I think we're doing Arsenal's heads in. So, in that regard, quite an interesting.
Yeah, and we've been that Arsenal side in this scenario so many times over the years, haven't we? Where you just throwing everything and you feel like, oh, you're not coming to play. It's not fair, and and getting whingy and getting angry and getting annoyed about it. So we know how this Arsenal side reacts to these types of things, and we know particularly how Arteta reacts. And now it's just a case of, listen, we've got I wouldn't say we've got a foothold in the game, but we've got a foundation to look. There's the worst that we can be. Let's get better.
Yeah,
now,
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's the line.
Yeah,
hold the line, bare minimum. And I just think we've been committed to the task at hand. You know, I said this previously. You know, we've got this thing where we definitely play better against better teams this season. But equally, we are still playing a game with Cody Gakpo basically as centre forward. We're playing Jeremy Frimpong as our right winger, and technically, sort of Florian Wirtz, you know, up there. Or Gakpo's playing on the left and Wirtz plays to the forward. Either way, this is not like Liverpool's A team, first choice. This is how everything was built to perform for us. So we are trying to do a job here. And yeah, I look at this again, kind of so far so good. It's not pretty, but it's more acceptable in these kind of environments. And yeah, I gain a degree of Schadenfreude style pleasure from watching another team be frustrated by us for a change, as opposed to us just being perpetually frustrated at having too much of the ball in the back line and not kind of knowing what to do with it. Giving Arsenal a bit of a taste of their own medicine is
absolutely. We're so long in the tooth now, and Liverpool fans have been watching footy for so long. A lot of us have. Anything can happen. You stay in the game long enough, anything can happen, and maybe it's one of those games for us today. Or maybe we come out second half, we make a couple of little changes, we get the ball a little bit more to start the half, and all of a sudden, you know, we fill up with confidence and we start acting like Liverpool Football Club.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
You know, maybe that can happen.
Listen to our conversation in the first 15-20 minutes of the game. If we'd spent that entire half and not at no point gotten out, you'd be going, God, you've got work to do here, and that would feel like it'd be a bit daft for me to sit here and go, well, we can take this to them in the second half. Where's your evidence? It's not been abundant, but there's been enough there to say that we are good and we will get better in those small sort of moments. So if we have to just play on the counter-attack, I think we will have one or two more opportunities as the game wears on to try and hit them from that. But if we get on the ball, we've also shown that we can actually work them and stretch them and make them, you know, come back and sit back in and have to do some defending as well. So I say build on that, but it's not like a fantasy. They've done it.
Yeah,
just do more of the things that you were doing well.
If you're there and you're looking for something as a manager, or you know, they quite often use video analysis in the half times and stuff now, don't they? They've got something to show them. Do more of this. This worked. Yeah. This is what you've got to try and do. If you go in there and you've not done anything, it's a bit hit and hope, innit?
Well, you've got there's lots. There's only so much you can do, isn't there? You've got to have simple messages to pass on to players. You've only got, it's 15 minutes, but it's not. Between like the other stuff that has to happen in around that time, you want to be clear and concise with what you're offering. You don't need to overload them with too much. And I think that would be a case of like, they'll probably get shown a couple of things where the counter-attacks didn't make it past that first or second pass and go, right, here's what we're looking for more of. And that might be to another player go, actually, you need to go and make that run. And now you'll know when that comes to you, he's going to be over in there, hit that space instead. And there'll be a couple of more where they'll say, actually, you know, you
calm down in those situations. Frimpong didn't need to hit the cross so early, etc., etc.
Here's where what I understand of Slot's philosophy is that moment that led to us having our best spell of possession. We won the ball back, we looked to counter, but the balance wasn't quite right. We'd have just been running into traffic with no support. So we looked, and then no, I think it was Szoboszlai. No, we'll slow back down again, and we'll build. And that was really intelligent play. And I know we've had too much of like sort of sterile possession at times over this last like sort of month and a half. But particularly given the game state, have a bit of sterile possession, get on the ball, have a breather. Try some different things. So yeah, definitely more of the same. Loads of super chats.
What? Hang on, what are they talking? Sorry.
You have a little look at that. I'll read these. Hitch and Baz. We knew Arsenal would come to attack. We rode it and found chances. Maybe swap Sobbo and Frimpong on defence. Give us an over-the-top outlet. That'll be interesting to see. The thing is, so much of it, if we're going man for man, the problem that we might find is that it will be harder to have a structured counter-attack in the same way, because where we are on the pitch might change depending on how Arsenal have chosen to attack previously. So if your man's gone this time but not last time, you might find that Gravenberch is in a counter-attacking position for one, whereas it'll be Szoboszlai for another, and it might be, let's say, McAllister for another.
Just looking on that counter-attack, Frimpong was obviously the furthest forward player, because Conor Bradley ends up playing him through because he's with Timber. You can see him on the halfway line now. You can see him there, and that's when he ends up there. And I think that probably is down to the fact that we've done a little bit of that man-to-man stuff.
It's great effort from Bradley. So unlucky.
It's really unlucky. But listen, I know we've seen some positives in the first half and all that. What I am concerned about, though, looking at the other side of things, is we have tailed off in second halves. We have looked tired in second halves. And Arsenal have ran us round for a lot of that half as well. So you've got to start, I think, at some point, maybe 65, 70, you might have to start thinking about, even just to stay in the game, you might need to just freshen it up, because these lads could tire.
Yeah, but the good thing is, all of a sudden, our bench doesn't scare me as much, because I look at Curtis Jones and Chiesa and Ngamoa, and I could see how they're energetic players who will happily run around and press and get stuck in as well. You're not actually maybe looking for us to be better, put more match winners on the pitch per se. What you want to do is be able to keep this up for the whole game. So yeah, I mean, Chiesa actually wouldn't be as bad a move if you played him central in this one, because you don't need him to be electrically fast. He's just the kind of guy who's quick enough and he'll get in people's faces. So you're right, that would be definitely the next challenge. But yeah, I don't feel too bad about it so far. Juve Steve sent a super chat in, which I will recover right now. Anyone notice how Gary's mic always gets cut whenever he starts talking about a contentious ref decision? I don't know. I haven't noticed that. Because we can never hear the commentary, but I don't know. Jeffrey Brunel.
I've heard other people talk about that.
Sure. Yeah. Going back to the Luis Diaz goal against Spurs, I've never been happy with how Sky covered that. They knew well more than they were letting on to the time, and a conscious editorial decision was taken there, and Sky subsequently became far nicer to officials off the back of it. So yeah, but yeah, at that particular point I've never noticed. Not to say it's not the case. Jeffrey Brunel, Paul and Chris versus Drury, no brain, from CT USA. Thank you so much. I love a bit of Peter Drury, but only when you've scored a goal for the ages. But no,
big games
in general. Yeah. Again,
not Burnley Wolves.
He's the Pro Evo commentator, so I've had him in my ears for like over the Christmas period. I love a bit of Drury. Jim Beglin on that game, by the way, is a miserable bastard, and I could do with him being more positive about my play. It's Master League. I'm learning my trade. Can't expect miracles from day one. Newly promoted Liverpool. Just got to survive in the Premier League in that first season. JT_pool. People have played like this against us all season. We can stick it to them like it's been stuck to us, and I couldn't care less, mate. A little bit of that.
Slots whinged about it all season as well. Then pulls her out the bag and Arsenal. Honestly, get it in my veins.
Fucking 1,000%. I am here all day. Please, please, please let us live in that world where Twitter's full of people going, "Oh, Arsenal fans going, oh, look, park on the bus." I'll be like, yeah, just give us that win, please, Liverpool, so that can happen. Barath, got back again. Please, we're hanging on. Sad, this is what we are. Yeah, look, and I do get it, but again, this is what we did to Man City. We we didn't fucking go and absolutely blitz Man City off the park playing 2 false nines. We didn't. People will be remembering that wrong if that's the case. In fact, I'll go and maybe I remember it wrong. You know what? I'll go and dig out the stats in a sec. But yeah, because City were a brilliant attacking team and Liverpool found a way to win. The away side is, the impetus and the onus is on the home side to win, not the other way around, not at this end of the table. Chris Phonics 84. But sorry, to the point. Pep Guardiola has come and has parked the bus at Anfield since like basically the season when we absolutely annihilated them, and it's part and parcel of constructing a season. Anyway, sorry, Chris Phonics. Would like to see Rio and Fede off the bench to run up their defenders. They're up and down the pitch. Could be there for the taking later on. Yeah, and again, if you can keep Frimpong's got it to go 90, great. But if he hasn't, then I put Rio on for him and just let him. Yeah, maybe see if you can just sucker punch them later on. That'll be absolutely magic. Absolutely magic. Right, we are going to take a very short break to compose ourselves ahead of what could well be another backs to the wall second half performance. So yeah, get whatever libations you need. Go and empty the tank. I mean that being bladder. And yeah, don't go anywhere otherwise. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Right guys, thank you so much for watching the Red Men Originals podcast this week. See you soon.
Great show, everybody. Before we go anywhere though, Steve.
Yeah.
Can you do me a massive favour, please?
Anything for you, Chris.
Thank you so much. We've got the app coming, as you know.
Yep.
Everybody knows this. It's huge. We need a huge promotional video to tell the world about it. Is that okay?
Want me to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. I'm the creative one. Yeah.
That's right.
ChatGPT, I love you. Get in. It starts from black to a dynamic shot of Anfield Stadium. The flags are waving. Guys, I've got it sorted. Genius. I've been working for hours and hours for hours. No help whatsoever from anyone. And I've got the perfect advert. It starts from black to a dynamic shot of the city of Liverpool, then to the stadium with the crowd, the red flags all waving, and then the voiceover, brackets, energetic, close brackets. This is where passion lives. Then a quick cut to a host smashing out a segment. Like you, Paul, you could do this. You could be saying podcast recording, mic, video playbacks on your phone, where every moment, every match, every insight matters. Then the tagline, perfect taglines. You hear the tagline, advertising says taglines, every episode, every podcast, all in one place. The perfect app for all Liverpool fans. Download now. Then the end screen appears with badges, music hits, a massive crescendo. Done. So what do you think?
Should we just promote it on the show?
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, much better idea.
Right then, download the Red Men Plus app. It is on the Google Play Store. It is on the Apple App Store. Every episode, every podcast, all in one place. The perfect app for Liverpool fans is out right now. Get it. Yes. If you've downloaded the app so far, how are you getting on with it? If you fancy a little look around, as you say, you don't have to pay for the subscription on it, but if you do, it's there for you. Everything is now there in app. You can download your podcasts to listen to them on the go. You know, if you're on a flight or whatever and you want to be able to listen to them, it's now possible. All this stuff is very, very, very cool. It is so good. It is so good. If you think I'm just chatting shit, download it and have a look to see if you can prove me wrong. But yeah, no, it is. It's very, very impressive indeed. And it is available on all phone app stores right now, so get involved. Just do a little comparison of the bench costs there, which is to,
Sugaroo.
Yeah, Liverpool have got a £62 million bench, half of which is Georgie Mamadashvili.
Yes,
I would point out.
Great shout, none of which is Freddie Woodman.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, 273
Works
million
out
of
about 15
talent.
million a goalie.
I would this is all just feeding into my already existing and potent desire to see Liverpool just snatch a win here. Because I fucking love all that. Right. Yeah, big off. Liverpool already laid out Arsenal in the huddle there. They just said on
Come on,
telly, it's a huge
Liverpool.
second half, and I totally agree.
Yeah, sucker punch. One goal for the Reds. 95th minute. Federico Chiesa.
Just to my point on the City game, we beat City 2-0 away at the Etihad last season. We had 34% possession. We only had 280 passes to their 631. They had 5 shots on target, 15 in total, 7 from
Okay,
us.
we're doing well then because we've got 40% possession here.
Yeah, flying. But again, against an Arsenal, a City side with a weaker defence and a more potent attack, and a Liverpool team that was on the way to win the league. So yeah, so far so good. I would suggest from Liverpool, not us having low standards for what we're watching right now. David Raya has got it. Florian Wirtz is the lone forward for us at the minute. A bit of a lonely furrow he's ploughing there for Liverpool, but sticking to the task. Saliba forced to retreat.
He's just literally come for the 10k. Florian Wirtz, hasn't he?
He lives for it, doesn't he? I love that.
Goodness me. Just haven't got him the ball at all, really, have we?
Yeah, Red or Dead, the Super Chat says the Jeremy Frimpong foul prob's given in the Champions League. Yeah, quite possibly.
What was that, sorry?
The Frimpong penalty probably given in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Where there's no, bias whatsoever from officials. Well done. Okay, that looked like it was just going to be an absolutely nailed on one of them free kicks there as Timber, got the door shut on him between two Liverpool players. But no, Gabriel Ainsley looks cold there. Very, very cold. Get that man some gloves. Long one over the top. Cody Gakpo running it down with Saliba. Gets ahead of him. Well done, Cody. Being well challenged. Just got to hold possession up, see if he can find a teammate. Where is he? Well done, Code. Gets it out. Yeah, well done. Gravenberch over on that left-hand side for Liverpool now. He's got Wirtz inside and well marked by the referee. McAllister. Back to Birch. And again, Arsenal happy to sit in here. We know they love to do that. Cody Gakpo. Kerkez got advanced there.
We had 3 against 3 in the back in the penalty area there as well. Might have been worth a little thing, but no patience is shown.
Yeah.
I had a little look then. I thought, I wonder how many passes Wirtz has actually made. He completed 18 or 20 in the first half. Gakpo 5 of 6. So I don't know what my eyes are doing, but I thought we hadn't got him involved at all, and he's had 2 in the last minute as well.
Yeah. Verge now looking for that big old switch to Frimpong. How's your touch? Solid. Well tracked there, the runner there, Connie Bradley.
There you go, good start to the half.
Yeah, Liverpool start on in possession and keeping possession. Gravenberch. Oh, well done. Well done, Kerkez. Gets it left to Gakpo, makes the run. Instead he goes to Florian Wirtz. He's inside the box.
Now yourself,
he's past everyone. Oh, lucky.
In the same pen?
Yeah.
Why is he trying to take his shirt off him? Fuck off, Gabriel. Alright, then I'll leave you.
Yeah. Wirtz is just going to ask the question, sitting on the floor there. He dribbled past half the Arsenal team there. It's 3, 4, nearly 5. Trossard comes across and just sideswipes. Thank you, Stephen.
Oh,
is it not? No. Oh, no. Are we just saying that you can just kick people over without touching the ball inside the penalty area now? Are we?
He doesn't get the ball, does he?
Doesn't get the ball. It's a penalty. I'm sorry. I'm not. He's going fucking nowhere. But
yeah, I think I agree.
Should have had a penalty in the first half. Should have had a penalty now in the second half. And yeah, Andy Taylor saying no. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully Arsenal fans can shut up about how PGMOL's totally against them, because the amount of fucking mad decisions they've had in their favour over the last few weeks. Here comes Zubimendi building centrally for them. Szoboszlai runs over. This is what Arsenal are looking for, though, just to suck us in and then play some balls on the corner. Jeremy Frimpong does really, really well there. Ibu Konate goes over.
Well done, Frimpong.
Well done, Jeremy. Great defender.
And Ibu just pushes away.
Yeah.
Timber as well.
Well done.
I'm happy even.
Okay, goal kick to Liverpool. Van Dijk's on it. Left corner of the 6-yard box. Goes, short this time for Liverpool. I know Alisson goes, nah, you're right. Goes long, looking for Cody. Timber doesn't deal with that very well. Liverpool have a throw on the halfway line. Well done. Okay. Oh, lovely turn there.
It's risky, that one.
Yeah, it was. Here's Gravenberch, though. From foot, great dribbling. Can you release the pass? Goes inside to Gakpo.
Left.
There's the ball to Kerkez. It was a twat of a ball. It was good build up to that point. Gravenberch did really well. Good football to a point. Fine margins. Okay. Arsenal then again. Now they're the ones in possession. At the back. Feels very tactical, but actually kind of in a good way, not in like a really, stupid way. It looks like both teams are just, they're happy to try and move it round, and they're always looking for that 2 or 3 quick passes to try and get themselves in. Maybe it's just me being pleased that we're not being utterly shite. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a bit much to the start of the first half for me. This is a much better start to the half. Again, just reminding Arsenal that we're in the game, because at the back end, it was all Arsenal again, wasn't it? And they got more to lose.
Well, that's what I mean. Again, going back to it.
The longer this game goes on, they get more stretch they're going to get. And actually, then's your opportunity, I think, maybe to get the counter.
Let's be clear on this. Like, Arsenal are going to win the league and Liverpool are not. 3 draws will look bad when you look at the 3Ds, when you look at our form guide. But a draw away at the Emirates is absolutely fine. Particularly if we can do enough to show that we're capable. If you can keep Arsenal out, it's a big if, a lot of football still to be played, then that's like a real shot of confidence for this team as well. If we can do that and somehow manage to give them a proper bloody nose going the other way, or actually score a goal or even win or whatever, then there's more to be taken. But look, anyway, I'll stop that now because there's a lot of football still to be played. But so far, so good for the Reds. Once again, Arsenal have the ball. Strolling out to defence this time. It's Declan Rice who's dropped into the quarterback position. He sprays it wide, looking for Saka. Once again, that's that.
See, that for me is good. That's a frustration for them because of what we've done. Yeah. And they've gone, fuck it, I'll just hit one long. And it goes out for a throw into Liverpool, and you frustrate them a little bit more, and you move from there.
It's a big ask of Saka to create anything from there, even like to get onto it. Kerkez is so close to him. When you play those crossfield balls, it's because you've engineered. You move them to one side, and then you hit the crossfield pass. It's archetypally Van Dijk to Salah, of course, but we've done it. We did it once in the first half with Frimpong.
Get in. That'll do, Macca. Chase
Jeremy Frimpong is in behind. The bounce has not favoured him again, but he's managed to keep possession. Find the man. Frimpong still got it.
Okay, just keep it out. Just keep it out.
The chance is
gone.
Go play Frimpong. Keep the ball. That is well done.
Got so excited to call him Frimmers twice.
Frimmers. Frim me.
I didn't have time to think about the...
Oh, he's in the box.
The second part of his surname, Paul, okay? I just shouted Frimmers.
Pong! Oh, God.
Maybe that's his name. Maybe that's what we'll call him.
Saying he's just done a Frim job on them. Like, right, cool. Right, Arsenal clearing away. Back to Virgil van Dijk. Inside Arsenal's half, tellingly, though, this is what we need. Little spell of just trying to make them defend for a bit. Bradley. Because again, we're not short of practice of playing against low block sides. With this how our season's been all season long, so we've not been great at breaking them down. But we'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, again,
don't let them get into our low block for goodness sakes.
But again, it goes back to it. if you keep Arsenal a low block all game long, cool, their heads will be more done in with it than ours, I would suspect. Canate. Van Dijk now over to the left-hand side. Kerkez claims it. Doesn't have a better pass on, so it goes back to Van Dijk. Bradley made that run forward.
It's nice play.
It is nice play. It's a little chip over the top. Look for Bradley. Oh, he tried to bring it down a touch, took it away from him.
How did he bring it so far back?
No, it just wasn't the touch he needed there, was it? Canate goes back to Alisson, and Alisson
webs it.
Up for Gakpo.
He's got that. Oh.
Down.
Come on, break for us.
Nice. Definitely nice now. Yeah. Even Zubamendi looked to play the way out. Saka dropped into centre mid just to get on the ball there. That's another
frustration point
sign. Yeah, definitely. Arteta is raging again. Good. Throw into Arsenal. Midway inside Liverpool's half. Near side of your picture. Trossard on it. Looks like the rain has subsided. Which, again, if we're talking about a team that's going to be on the back foot, if we're going to be on the back foot, I would much rather it be in not pissing wet conditions. And Nkapie goes back, Frimpong goes and puts a little sprint on towards Gabriel. And that's Saliba. That's going the back line. Odegaard now dropping into their half to get on the ball. It's an example of them trying to mix things up, isn't it? That's gone from Zubamendi to Rice then to Odegaard. It's Trossard dribbling towards goal.
It's a great run.
It is a good run. It is a bad touch from Zubamendi, and it is a goal kick to Liverpool.
No one tracked that run.
No.
You could see him come from miles away, look. It's Wirtz, he just switches off to it.
Yeah, you can see the question. Van Dijk asked the question of Florian there, saying, mate, is that not your man there, mate? Got to be careful. That's a real warning for Liverpool. Hopefully it's the kind of warning the kind of warnings you would like, where it's a problem, it needs to be identified, it needs to be fixed, but it didn't really lead to anything. It didn't lead, well, you know what I mean? It didn't hit the post, didn't create any massive situation that gets everyone up. Nkapie is down. He looks like that's his game. Hamstring by the looks of it. Miles Lewis-Skelly is ready to come on for him.
He was really good last season.
He's really
left
good.
back, isn't he?
Yeah,
a proper left back.
He's a really good player. Really, really good player. But I would be interested to see if he's going to offer the same sort of defensive stability going the other way against Frimpong. That'll be an interesting one. But yeah, it looks like Nkapie's done.
He was so good, Lewis-Skelly last season.
But
he just looked so confident, and on the ball he looked great. He was able to go inside and play the inverted stuff. I was shocked when they've only loaned Nkapie, haven't they?
Yeah.
And then to bring a loanee in and shove him there.
Shows you what they want, though. He wants a 6'3" lads who can run and are good on the ball, and if worst case scenario they can play centre half. And I think it's telling. Calafiori would have started this game, but him being out means that Nkapie's played there, and now that he's out, it means Lewis Skelly's effectively third choice left back. So that's it.
I'll tell you what,
it is Frimpong.
That, mate. He's so fast, mate.
Very good.
You can't stop him.
Saliba showing his afterburners as well. Liverpool are up the pitch. It's a little back pass there to Conor Bradley. Tries it, takes the throw quickly to Florian Wirtz. Liverpool just push him back towards their own half, but towards the halfway line. It belongs to both technically. Just see if they can just get Arsenal to just open up a little bit. Kerkez back in his Canate. There's a ball into Gravenberch. Takes it. Well done. Lets the ball run across his body as your next pass. That's another good one.
Good one. And Gravenberch's still going.
Once he'd shifted onto his left, Szoboszlai needed to go. It was on. Just didn't trust himself there.
Oh, look at Kerkez.
Good run from Kerkez. Cody Gakpo.
Of course, Cody.
Runs into three Arsenal players.
Space over there, though. And it
no. Right. Come on, no. Let's not fall foul of this now. We've got an entire player ranking show to get annoyed about this. Frimpong got past his man. This time he left.
Poor cross.
Skelly for dead there. And yeah, it wasn't a good cross at all. Got no loft on it, no real pace or direction. It's a bit of a wasted opportunity, really. Bradley again takes the throw quickly. This time it's Szoboszlai. Canate back to Szoboszlai deep now. In the right back area. Arsenal have got so many men back there. How can Liverpool play through them? That's no bad thing. Odegaard doing a little bit of a press, leaving some space like that. Can you find Gravenberch? Chance has gone. Bradley gives it to Frimpong.
Frimmers.
Absolutely not. If he creates a goal scoring action today, then he is Frimmers forever. on this watch-along with me and you.
Frimmers.
So boss,
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Go on, Frimmers.
Okay. Liverpool still have the ball. It's fine. Coming up on the 60-minute mark.
It must be that hard, G. I must not have liked it.
Yeah. Gakpo. Wirtz. Yeah, this is it now. We've had the possession for a bit now. Needs a little bit of a.
Look at these.
Just needs a step up now.
Is that a low block, Paul?
Gavi touch from Gakpo. Bad touch there, and then
go on, son.
Van Dijk
Let's go.
Just shuts it out. This is bad. This is Liverpool, Chris.
Yeah.
We've got the ball. We've got our opponent pinned into their half.
And we're not making any shots.
They panicked and sent it long.
Yeah.
And Van Dijk's just
and we're not doing
nodded it
anything
back.
with it.
No. But like
this is Liverpool, Paul.
No, but this is
2026 edition.
This is Liverpool. This is good Liverpool.
Oh gosh.
It's now whether we've got it in us now to do that thing, that extra step where it just needs a moment of magic now. It's one brave pass and a couple of good touches away from creating something.
More final third passes already, 33 in this half to 22 last half.
Yeah, and you can see it in the
We've
game.
done it in 15 minutes, a third of the time and a third more. Oh no, 50% more.
Well done,
Sorry.
That's it. Oh, unlucky. Well defended there. And free kick, one. Well done. Super Mendy, not happy with that one. Good.
Is this the Szoboszlai range?
I mean,
40 yards?
Prior to the season, I'd have said nope. But yeah. Are we going to take the gamble of the knuckleball? Which is to say, they're going to gamble with my happiness?
I hate the knuckleball.
I fucking hate knuckleballs.
Because it generally goes fucking miles away
when
from
they
the
go
goal.
in,
or to the goalkeeper.
You
when
just
we
go,
hit it.
great. Wow, that is absolutely incredible.
It's Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
Just have a pop.
That, honestly,
go on. Just fucking do it.
Just do it. Fucking do it.
And make Raya look fucking stupid, please.
It is. It's not far off identical to what it was at Anfield. Maybe, is it more to the left, maybe?
Let's just say it's identical. You just got to do the same again, mate.
If he scores this again,
oh my God,
I'm
could
sorry.
you imagine? This table's getting launched.
Yeah.
Pants off, everything.
Szoboszlai over the free kick. It is fucking miles out.
It's miles out. There's no way.
There's no way this is going in. No. And it doesn't. Quite comfortably over the bar and quite possibly wide as well.
You pants can stay on.
Yeah, the pants are on for the
fucking hell, mate. That is absolutely
knuckleballs, man. Knuckleballs. Fucking big bag of wank.
Remember when you used to aim?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get it there, but I'll start it out there and it'll come back in. Now you just hit and hope.
Yeah, it is. They're fucking ridiculous. They are those things. It's like, something just where it's like winning the lottery. You've won the lottery. Stop buying a ticket. You've done it now. You've had all that lottery-based luck that you're ever going to have in your life. Give it up. But also, you know what? Fucking why not?
Hey, mate.
Good ball over the top.
Finish.
It's a race for Jeremy Frimpong.
I'm going to get you.
Cut back. It's not great, but Szoboszlai's got it. Come on, keep the pressure on Liverpool. Good skill needs movement in front of him and hasn't got it.
Did you see that there was a woman last week who won the lottery for the second time?
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm wrong.
Go on now!
Szoboszlai dragged the shot there. Liverpool got to keep them in. Well done, Canate. Shuts. Gyökeres down there. I wonder if they'll take him off at some point and put something a bit more mobile or harder to mark or whatever. That's a slight worry for the not too distant future. Gravenberch.
Dave Wood. Maka is probably having his best game of the season as a plus. I'd not really thought about it.
Yeah. It's like, but like no one's playing exceptionally, but they're all sticking to the task and no one looks
Good play,
lost.
Frimpong.
Yeah, Frimpong. Bradley now overlapping, tries to push the ball through and is just, closed down.
Gakpo, for fuck's sake, Cody!
No, Cody, he's just going nowhere. There's just no need for him. Just let him give away the the throwing. Anyway, it is Arsenal changes.
Martinelli.
Gabriel Jesus will be Gyökeres, you'd imagine, and Martinelli will be Trossard, unless they're really going for it.
I think you've called that spot on, mate. And then maybe Slot looked at what they were doing and then makes a decision on what he's going to do. Maybe.
The thing is, these are both very, very good footballers, and this is the nature of what they've got to them, and also this thing about when you've got an established system and you just change players within it. This is Arsenal going through their repertoire right now. Having Jesus back, I've forgotten, man. What a fantastic footballer, Jesus.
Would you like to see the momentum chart for the second half? Well, on the first half, let's bring it up on the screen right now.
Oh, ramping.
Wow.
Right, just got to get the ball back now. Jesus up against Bradley into the box.
Well,
Canate gets himself in the way. Come on, Gravenberch is out. Just needs to find that pass.
Well played.
Still going. Martin, okay, well done, Ryan. Come on, and again. Oh my God,
he's still going.
Still in play. It is, you know.
Oh,
it is. Frimmers! Come on, Frimmers! He's in behind. Pass it, Jeremy! No, he's missed Vince. He's missed his best mate. Oh my God, what football! What football! Best passage of play the whole game so far. Gravenberch just owning the right midfield from right back upwards. Szoboszlai released him.
It's a problem for everybody because he's just so fast.
He knows the pass. It's there the whole time.
It's good defending. It actually stops where he wants to pass the ball. So it touches him.
Good defending from Saliba there. They're just about enough to stop the cross and the cutback.
Good ball. Like the control, like the touch, like the trust. And Liverpool again on the ball, looking for it, looking to make stuff happen.
Yeah, I said this again, you know, you're two good passers, you know, in those situations when you've got possession away from creating something if you do it right. Szoboszlai inside to Gravenberch. Oh, no, that was a bad one. But actually, Odegaard, there's a bit of a favour there. If it actually any one of the other lads in front of him had gotten that, they might have been able to hit upon us. But Arsenal have it back in the defence.
Okay, 10 minutes of Arsenal on the ball. Then let's not do that. Let's see if they have got frustrated with having 15 minutes of not of defending.
Need to see where our legs are at here, though, Chris. You know, 66 minutes has crept upon us. This is substitution time for Liverpool.
This is good. This is exactly what we want. Oh, fuck off. If there's a penalty for a tiny touch on someone in the penalty area and it's actually against Frimpong, I will fume.
Okay. I didn't even...
We've had two pens not given. Yeah. Of course, Arteta's out of his area. That's a foul. Jesus just pushes Gravenberch. Frimpong just lifted his arms in the air like, what's going on?
Yeah. And go straight to the left-hand side. Martinelli stayed down.
You know Van Dijk shouted, don't put it out.
Yeah.
You know Van Dijk, and he shouted it to Declan.
Come on then, let's see the press.
They're not putting it out.
No.
In your face, you dickhead. Oh, it's a head injury.
It's a ball to Cody Gap and the referee's going to stop it for the head injury. For those of you who couldn't quite gather that through the microphone, Steve Horan in the room says the ball's hit him in the face. Fuck off. Let's see. Of course it's past it.
What? It's a dive!
Of course it passed it.
He shouldn't be given a yellow card. He
bumps
throws himself
into
to the
him.
floor.
He takes 2 steps and throws himself down.
Fuck off! Dickhead. I'll push him over again.
They sent him one over to Martinelli as well. I mean, look at both of these. He looks a bit
dazed, mate. Fucking little birdies flying around his head there. You want to bring him off? Yeah. Fucking hell.
That's the time in Street Fighter 2 where you'd lay a little dragon punch into him while he was there. Like.
He genuinely might be concussed there. I'm telling you.
Oh, side of the face. Yeah.
Sky must have them graphics. They should have put them on.
Yeah. Got it in the overlays. You could have like a sponsorship integration with like Tweety Bird or something, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Yeah, there's money. They're leaving money on the table here, Sky. Which is not like yous.
You know Nickelodeon, they do the NFL with like slime and stuff, and it's like when they score a touchdown, all this slime goes across the screen and everything.
I did not know that, but yeah,
it's fucking fantastic for kids. They love it, like, and this is the type of shit they should do it. Yeah, kids love slime. Why not? Found myself flicking over occasionally to see what the slime's doing.
Excellent. So Saka looks okay. He's still shaking his head like, yeah, it's definitely rang his bell there. Oh, God, look, the League Cup semi-final, first leg is on Tuesday.
Never heard of it.
Wow.
What's the League Cup? Not this year, mate. Next year, it's our competition. We own it more than everyone. This year, it's nothing.
It's McAllister.
I think he was just
being
showing
told. Are we being told to give them the ball here? I mean, we were in possession of the football and the referee stopped it because their guy got it in the face. Surely the ball goes back to us. Once again, yeah. Kirkers doesn't.
Oh, what? That's what he's saying, because he was doing that, wasn't he, halfway up? Nasty, that, you little tit.
Right, the ball's back in play.
Don't let him on for like 10 minutes like you did before with... who was it?
Frimpong.
Frimmers. Talking of.
Yeah, a bit isolated there.
Mate, I think he's been sensational. Everything good.
It's just saying this thing.
It's just...
I don't know what our transfer policy is going to be like moving forward, but if you can get...
Fast lads.
You know, Frimpong is right back, right wing back, whatever. He's obviously good enough to play in those positions, but it reminds me of like Aaron Lennon, Wayne Routledge. There was a clutch of like small, super fast lads who played on the right wing in the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
And it was just such a weapon. Someone who've got the 0 to 60 acceleration. They are the most exciting players in football, and obviously they tend to not last. Although I think Aaron Lennon weirdly
lasted forever, didn't he?
For a long old time. Here we go. Here he is again, Frimpong.
Good touch as well.
Yeah, decent touch. Goes back to Bradley. Alexis McAllister coming forward. Bobbly touch there. Gives it to Vert. Vert's scanning left and right there.
They're here for the taking here, boys.
Frimpong.
They're here for the taking. Come on.
Bradley.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Just not overcommitting.
Take your time.
Play some football.
Strike when you need to.
Yeah, gain some confidence.
Don't make a mistake.
Listen to the Arsenal fans. They're getting so pissed off. Bradley.
Oh, he's done, yeah.
Martinelli there.
He's done, yeah. Barris there, Martinelli.
It's a big question for Arsenal, this really, isn't it? Because again, they don't.
Bradley keep going. Oh, he wanted it more.
Got actually kind of ended up lucky there because the way he slipped, it went studs up. That's one of those stupid ones where you end up getting sent off for not a real reason. Oh, Kanate tried to make that a bit of a physical tussle there. He lost out. Gakpo chest it down.
That's a foul right in front of the ref. He couldn't ignore that, could he?
Well done. Okay, Liverpool are underway. Frimpong. Yeah, we're to the 70th. It's going to the 72nd minute of the game. No sign that Liverpool are going to make any changes, and that is almost a little bit of the problem with the knife-edge nature of it, Chris. It's going to take bottle from the manager now to make a change. But a change could just be that little, give you that little bit of extra something. The issue is, I wouldn't be taking Gakpo off because his height gives us a bit of an outball. I wouldn't take Frimpong off because he's, again, another one. He allows us to stretch them as an option. Verts, maybe, but you are losing something. It's across the box, Canard heads it away. It would only be again a sports science fitness type decision if we do. Curtis maybe for McAllister, but
it's wild, Paul. But Curtis for Szoboszlai might keep it the same and give you a bit of energy.
Shuts the door on Saka. Oh,
Gakpo.
Yeah, Gakpo gives it away. Got a switch on here, Liverpool. Got a good block. Now where's your header? Connor. Oh, Connor Bradley. Well done.
He's headed him.
Well done. That's it. You've got him. Oh, Martinelli's done them both. That is brilliant. On the back foot. Ball in behind. Bad ball. Skelly's not getting that.
I'd maybe look at Szoboszlai for Jones in terms of you're keeping everything the same, but you're adding a little bit of something. McAllister's been good. Can you drop one of them in for a Curtis Jones? I don't know. I don't actually see it as a Chiesa game, this one.
No.
And maybe if you want to just take a punt,
maybe
Rio.
maybe for Vert, because I think he can do it. It's depends what we want to do. I said about Arsenal substitutions, they're understandable because they're doing like for like stuff, even though they're a bit different in terms of the player profile and what they do in those positions. So I wouldn't be changing what we do, but can we use our substitutions to just have a slightly more energetic version of what we do? And so yeah, I agree with you. It's hard to discern because we've not seen lots of us play like this. Like I said before the game, or maybe it was in the first half, of the most like for like in this is Rio and Frimpong, because it's just pace and dribbleness on the right hand and right foot. If Wirtz is playing as the pseudo false 9, then Chiesa would kind of make sense in that regard, and then maybe Jones, Szoboszlai or Jones McAllister. But we'll see. Nothing doing as yet. Frimpong, Wirtz, just
nice play,
gets it back.
His feet were brilliant.
Yeah. It's Canate now. Wirtz.
Well done, Szoboszlai.
It was a bad pass.
He's saying calm it down.
Yeah. Frimpong now. Can you do something from a standing position? Doesn't need to. Goes back to McAllister. Now it's Arsenal with the big long line of lads across the edge of the 18-yard box. It's like we've flipped the halves, Chris. This is just like the same half of football has played out in that half of the pitch across
twice
the 75 minutes we've seen so far.
Eze coming on, I think I heard them say then.
Yeah, Bradley now.
Come on, now you're in a one-on-one there. You can run fast.
You can do him.
Run fast, man.
Declan Rice trying to get
a ball. That could have been.
A ping cross.
Oh, go on,
could have dropped the Szoboszlai. Oh, I rattled it over the bar.
But he
just didn't have time to set himself.
Frimpong just had that bit more space where he knew he was probably on his own. He had the one-on-one attempt there.
Yeah.
There's always been someone within 5 yards or something the last few times he's been over there.
He had to put a proper cross in there. Frimpong's supposed to
coming on
passing
to
it back.
Coming on to it. Nice.
Riot.
Look.
Come on, Liverpool. Let's see what they've got. Come on, let's see what they're made of. Gabriel's on the goal line here.
Fucking hell.
Gets it around Frimpong. Now Liverpool need to go and get back in, because this is where you can play yourself into trouble.
Well,
no.
Take that.
It's well met by McAllister. Keep possession of the ball. Oh my God, that's great from McAllister. Szoboszlai with the strike.
He's all over the shop. He was diving.
Yeah. Gravenberch, give him a pass.
Yeah, keep the ball.
Well done, Liverpool. This is excellent.
One-on-one, he's got that space again.
Gravenberch. But that was the thing. Again, we pressed them. It was a little panicky, and you thought, this is where they get out. And they just didn't recover their heads there. Chris gave it straight back to them.
Yeah, I don't think it was our press. We were about 20 yards away from them, but they made a mistake.
The Frimpong on Gabriel is what I mean. Is he's on his goal line trying to chipping it over Frimpong to get him out, which is obviously not ideal. And yeah, from then they were a little bit rattled. Bradley, Frimpong. Bradley makes the run, doesn't use him just yet. Now he does. Goes for the give and go. He gets it back. Can you dig out the cross? Didn't have enough pace on it this time. Bradley will bring it down.
It's crap.
That's a bad ball. Bad ball. That left
Frimpong has very much got Miles Lewis Kelly.
Yeah, he's got his number. They come.
And Madueke and Eze, is it?
Eze.
Shit.
Yeah, Saka off for Madueke. Eze. I guess Odegaard.
Yeah, because Martinelli's just come on. So Eze in the 10.
Gabriel's just dropped the captain's armband. That's not the first thing he drops, or the last thing he drops today. Yeah.
Eze 10, Madueke on the right, probably.
Yeah, straight swaps again. Really good football. Just bringing more really good fast football than Eze has got a good record against those as well, of course, from his time at Crystal Palace. Okay. Is that 4 they've made now then? Yeah, they made Jesus and Martinelli.
And Gyökeres.
5 then, isn't it? No, that's is that all? That's therefore all their subs, right? I'm right. I think I'm right. They changed Gyökeres and Trossard and Hincapié, and now they just brought these 2 on.
Yeah, right,
okay, cool. So that's Arsenal. This is the game now for them. They freshen things up. Liverpool have this.
We haven't made a change yet, have we?
No. Anyone who's got an ounce of energy left in their legs is playing against Barnsley here, lads. So if you don't want to play against Barnsley, empty the tank.
It's probably none of these, isn't it?
I don't know, I was going to tell you. Just got a sneaky feeling that he's
if he plays them 90.
I mean, he's not going to go. I don't think he's going to go full strength in that one, but yeah, you can't give up to cup competitions.
Don't give up to a run from deep and a long ball over the top, lads.
Come on, Liverpool, get back in. Where's our shape gone?
Mate, it was a long ball.
To the back post. Oh, it's a ball across the face.
Come on, Frimpong.
It's okay. We have to fight another day on this one. That's a bad ball to Szoboszlai. But I'm just going to keep him penned in.
That's
a throwing. Well
right.
done. Well done.
It's just a long ball over to the fullback, see? No one sacked him. Kerkez tried to play him off. Fucking hell.
Just got three. All of a sudden, it's only 3 men back, which has been very unlike us for this game so far. And maybe that's your first sign, Chris, of the legs start. Maybe, whether it's legs or mentality, mental-wise starting to fade
maybe, the mental side, I think, could be, we've been on the front foot, we're not as switched on defensively.
Yeah.
There you go, Connor.
Do something with the rope-a-dope thing, though, that's again, headed to nowhere. But
go ahead.
Arsenal have not dealt with that at all.
Go ahead.
Florian Wirtz.
I'll have a bit of that.
It's very slow from Liverpool again, though, Wirtz. But again, no need for us to go wild and overcommit here. We've just seen a little warning sign of what happens if we give up our shape. Is Gravenberch central, can't quite push through.
Oh, he's fouled.
Szoboszlai gets the free kick.
He was fouled, definitely. He spun around.
He's regretting his decision not to wear proper shin pads.
He should do.
Does the whole ankle thing on shin pads restrict you as a footballer that much? That's what I'd like to know.
I don't think so. Oh, maybe he wasn't spun around. Maybe he spun himself around.
I'll take the free kick there.
Either way.
It is closer.
It is.
It is Szoboszlai.
I would... it's too far out for Wirtz.
It's a little closer and it is more right. Therefore, I'd say it's probably a few yards closer than his one again at Anfield.
Well, we'll allow it.
I don't like knuckleballs, but I also, I'm prepared to be won over by them. Let's say that. Here's just for me. Bring back the 2003 to 2009. Someone knocks it and someone twats it really hard. Free kick.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Pro Evo 5 special. Is he just going to try and curl this one as a pass? He's gone for goal again. Oh, it's closer. It is closer. It's not close enough. It's the roof of the net on the way through.
Bit close to the keeper anyway.
Yeah. Keeper actually follows it brilliantly all the way. So even if it had been under the bar, I think he'd have got a hand on it.
Different story if it was in top bins. Okay, you're getting closer. Next time you'll get it on target.
Give him one more. There's Riot playing out from the back. We'll happy for the goalie to have it. He's got to marshal the next pass. As it drops deep and Riot goes long. On met by Kerkez. Frimpong tracking back in. Just can only divert it forward. He's going to win that one. Oh, come on, Dom. Come on, get out from there.
Yeah, you've got to. I mean, it was a foul, but you've got to play to the whistle, I suppose.
Yeah. It was just a foul. It was just one of them. It's like, yada, free kick to Liverpool, but you're dead right. Szoboszlai made a mistake there.
That's our ball. No one could see it, but I think that was our ball. So, Paul.
Okay.
First half, possession, 60-40 in Arsenal's favour. Second half possession, 71-29 in Liverpool's favour. Total, we have now had more of the ball than Arsenal, 53-47. 8 shots to 6, 2 goalkeeper saves for us. I think they're our goalkeeper making saves. I don't think Reyes had to make a save. But 473 passes to their 411. Liverpool have completely dominated this second half. What for, though? Could give him one for going out of his technical area too.
Bradley's having a little...
Have you seen the footage of him, fake tackling people who run down the wing? So if you've got the ball and you're running down the wing, he'll, go in like that. He shouts boo and stuff like that as well, don't you? Absolute pleb.
Canate sends it long. Gakpo battling for position. Gravenberch heads it in. Van Dijk. Canate. Ooh, didn't get a good connection, but Bradley will gather. And we'll stick one up for Wirtz.
Oh, come
referee.
on.
Wirtz battled with Saliba.
Does he give that as a foul or offside?
I think he gave it as a foul. Ball was moving there, right? He got up shy, get it back. Moving ball. Still no substitutions from Liverpool, and yeah, knife edge football.
It'll be such a sucker punch now after really fighting back and dominating this half as well. You know,
Scully gets past.
He's in as well, and Jesus.
Position.
Oh, he's made a bad decision.
Martinelli stood at offside as well.
He made a terrible decision because Jesus was free in the centre of the goal for a low cross, I think.
I wonder if they're saying he was offside when the ball was played in, maybe, because Van Dijk was flipping at the official and he had his flag up from when he was flipping.
Who's he got now?
Taylor's possible.
Was it
a hedge? Oh. Goalsoff, yeah. Spike. Yeah. Spike's booked. Well, someone's got to take over from John Achterberg as being the fucking narc on our bench, right? Going for the gain to get. He's just pushed in the back, referee! He's given every one of them to Arsenal. And he's just two-handed shoved them in. Oh, man, go on. Fine, Arsenal got the ball. Arsenal haven't had a shot since the 44th minute.
Sugaroo.
Oh, that's a bad ball from Declan Rice. Hey. Liverpool have a throw.
This will do us, lads.
They're rattled.
They are. He's saying calm down, talking to yourself, lads.
Yeah. Everybody tell me to calm down. I need to calm down. Wow. Chat, how we doing? Drop a like if you haven't done so already. If you want Liverpool to snatch this one, snatch a win, drop a like on the stream right now. That's all we can do. Throw from Kerkers. Gakpo tries to knock it inside. McAllister fighting.
Still fighting.
He's done really well.
He's going. He's got to go on his own.
Pass.
He's got to go. He's got to win us something.
He's hitting the wing.
Unlucky.
Timbered as well there.
Do you know what though? So what?
Foul. Well done, Macca.
I'll be pleased second half. The Arsenal fans are fuming now, aren't they? They've had enough of this.
There's a comment here saying we need to get Rio and Keys on. Sorry, it's just shot by on my screen, so I apologise for who it was there. But again, yeah, I mean, look, it's one of those. This is where you make your big bucks. Oh, great play from Cody Gakpo. He does get a free kick. Yeah, look, I don't think I'd now do two. But one, is it worth the gamble? I mean, the problem with the Frimpong one, with the Rio one, is Frimpong's doing some really good defensive work as well, and he's a right back by trade, so you get the best of both worlds with him.
I personally, I'd do Gakpo for Rio, mate.
Okay.
I'd do Gakpo for Rio.
But we just the last 3 or 4 times we've gone out, it's been towards Gakpo because he's there we go again.
Because he's tall.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe Wirtz, but
don't let.
But again, he's
well in, lad.
Oh, he did so well, just inches away.
That'll
win
do.
This one.
You know that's Virgis.
Well done, Macca. Come on, Liverpool. Push. Frimpong's gone. Oh, yeah, Szoboszlai.
He did the right thing.
Apology.
It's difficult now. Oh, that's a good play.
Yeah, we'll play Kerkers. Get it back. Come on, stretch your legs. Just go. Just fucking don't worry about him. Just go. Okay. I will trust that he didn't think there was anything going on in the box there, but there was a lot of pitch to run into if he wanted it. Gravenberch. You know. Virgil van Dijk. What the fucking hell was that? It just kicks it all over the top. Nowhere near anyone. A goal kick to Arsenal.
Calm as you like.
Gravenberch's been really good. McAllister's been really good. Szoboszlai, Wirtz through the middle of the pitch.
They've all worked hard. They've all been really good, haven't they, in different ways.
But they've got that thing that you get when you've got players who, again, all want to be 10s. It's the bravery in possession. It's turning into things. It's making small percentage chances in possession into gaining yards up the pitch. Yeah, really, really good. And again, you can see why in games where you get to showcase what you're good at. Throwing from the
hey, listen, I mean, some terrible decisions by that man in the middle as well, Anthony Taylor, because there's 2 penalties that we could be talking about here.
Yeah.
You know, and we've hit the crossbar as well. Inches away, weren't we? And now, to be fair, they had the really, really good Saka chance, but that was our defender who stopped it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You know, it was Milos Kerkez.
That might be my Curtis Jones trigger point, that the McAllister yellow card. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout, mate.
But that's about it.
But now, you know, they're all. It's risky now. I think at 90.
Yeah, seconds.
And
left.
you're also adding time to the game.
Yeah. It's hard to win it.
Yeah, don't feel like that though now, does it, with them on the ball?
Well, yeah, Arsenal have got possession. Madueke tries to go around Kerkez, doesn't buy it. Got to get over to him, no Florian. Saliba up on that right-hand side. 4 minutes. Oh, Flo gets to him again. It's a cross by Saliba. It's a header by Gabriel Jesus, and it's a comfortable one for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a great ball out there. Frimpong. Oh, well, yeah, Eze's got to get some wheels as well, hasn't he?
Quick, isn't he?
Yeah, the Arsenal fans cheering. Trying to get their team G'd up here. Szoboszlai was shouting over at Vert and Frimpong there, going, "Yeah, I know you've ran, but you've got to run all the way back, like me, like I do." Bradley up against Martinelli. Oh, it's a great little meg there. Martinelli shoots and Alisson Becker saves. Well done, big pat on the back there from Virgil van Dijk. He's on the ground. Little nutmeg there. Tries to bend it.
It's nothing. Well, both of their shots, the Jesus header as well, is easy pickings for
yeah, exactly, yeah. They've all been pretty routine, all the saves he's had to make. For Alisson, certainly, and yeah, I think probably in general as well. But it's Arsenal, as you say, I'm in possession now in the closing stages of this game. Can they unpick Liverpool? Can Liverpool hold on? It'd be so annoying to...
Don't even say it.
Come on.
Well, in Frimpong.
Frimpong gets back. Szoboszlai's over there now. Just stay on your feet.
Don't push him over. Asking for help. Frimpong goes, a little bit of space.
Konate gets fouled.
Konate does brilliantly.
That's incredible. Well done. Well done. Fuming at the line, nobody's right.
I could see Konate holding Jesus. I don't give a damn. He's holding Konate. See? See?
Yeah.
So, you know, 6 of one, half of them.
You can see him holding centre-back's holding him, yeah. And now, if you also wait a second and see the other camera angle, Gary Neville, you professional broadcaster, see both sides. That was one thing I found about Gary Neville's analysis. He's very quick to go, definitively, this is what's happened, and the amount of times. 3 seconds later, he sees another camera angle, and either sometimes goes, "Oh, well," or
more often double down.
Yeah, Conor Bradley looks injured
it's
there.
Good. It's good from Conor because Arsenal have players up.
He's crawling back onto the pitch as well. No,
they're not letting him. They're pushing him off.
Get off him, you fucking bell end!
You just pushed him over. Oh, don't push him over. I think how did McAllister get thrown away from Konate's back? Oh God, Konate's got a book in there. That's okay.
Again, he's got no right to do that to Bradley. Everyone wants to do that to a footballer who refuses to go for and crawls even further onto the pitch. But
Alisson taking control of the situation. Are they both Brazilian?
Yeah.
I mean, I know Alisson is. Kind of more is Martinelli Brazilian than anything else. They're asking for a stretcher for Bradley there, you know, see?
Yeah, it's a knee injury.
Oh, God. Not again.
Boost just needs to let this go. Okay.
He started it. He must have been booked, right?
Yeah, he was.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think he was the first one booked amongst it. Yeah, stretches on for Conor Bradley. It doesn't look good.
That's not good, is
Such
it?
a shame. Let's have a little look at this one.
Oh, God,
yeah,
no.
just
Before
a
he'd
little-
even hit the ground, he knew.
Yeah.
And then you're pushing him. I just throw the ball on him. This tit. He's got a genuine fucking injury and you're fucking pushing him. No wonder he's so annoyed.
Yeah.
I wondered how McAllister got thrown away. Someone
Gabriel
pushed
Jesus is a
Canate.
little fucking gobshite as well.
Mate, watch. Because I thought, how did McAllister get thrown away from Canate's back? But someone pushed Canate into McAllister and he goes flying, watch.
Yeah.
Mate, he threw the ball on him.
Oh, that's a
and
bad
then he
one.
pushed him.
Well,
and he's
that-
genuinely fucking injured.
Yeah, that looks like a season ender for Conor Bradley. That if that's not a cruciate, I'd be absolutely stunned. So yeah, casting a bit of a pall over the end of the game there. Injuries to Conor Bradley. Joe Gomez is on at right back, which is probably a sensible substitution regardless. With a minute over the added on time, you probably got another, I'd say, a minute and a half at least probably still to play.
I'm fuming about that.
Yeah. Fucking bellend behaviour, that, innit? And you know what, actually, from our perspective, credit to Conor Bradley. He's injured enough that he needs a stretcher, but he appreciates that his one last moment in that is to get himself on the pitch just to make sure that he gets the treatment on there and stops the game.
Come on, time for one break, one goal for Liverpool, please.
Just, if nothing else, just fucking hold on for this one. You've done brilliantly today. Here come Arsenal. Just can't work our way through at the moment. During Timber dropping in. Trying to find space on that right hand side. For a give and go with Timber. Madueke's been worked into a little bit of space. He's going to have a little run here.
Oh, he's done brilliantly again.
Kirkes, but it's an Arsenal corner. You'd imagine this is it. Madueke, is he waiting for Declan Rice? First corner of the half for Arsenal.
Plot twist, we break and score.
I love a good plot twist.
Oh God, what's Frimpong doing on Saliba, lads?
Sadly, the plot twist of this game is we've dominated. Right, Arsenal going to stick it under the crossbar to the back post. Gabriel gets down and heads it into the floor and wide.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
That is the game. Arsenal 0, Liverpool 0. And wow, if you've been annoyed at Liverpool not dominating football matches, if you've been annoyed at Liverpool drawing too many games, might be hard psychologically to unpick it from the facts because it's another draw. It's a third consecutive draw for Liverpool. But we were such the better team in that second half. Defended brilliantly. Hunted in packs. Broke when necessary. Frustrated the life out of Arsenal, increasingly so. And the second half just took the ball off them and kept it away from them as well. And on the balance of it, Alisson makes more saves, but still, it was a much, much, much better Liverpool performance against, let's be clear, the team that are going to win the Premier League this season. And the champions went and showed them that they're prepared to not go down without a fight. They're going to still be battling this season, and hopefully they can use this as some sort of springboard. So many positives to take from a defensive perspective, from a work rate perspective, from an attacking perspective. Jeffrey Brunel with the super chat says, "Here's some love. Come on, you Reds." Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Some big old love back to you too. Wow. Chris, do you care to give us your oosh man of the match?
Oh, my oosh man of the match.
Man of the match.
You know who it is, Paul? Say his name wrong. Say his name wrong with me. Frimmers. Yes. You knew it was Jeremy Frimpong. For me, he just looked dynamic. He gave Liverpool a little something different. So, yeah, my oosh man of the match is none other than Jeremy Frimpong.
Jeremy Frimmers Frimpong. The Pong. Interesting, yeah. I mean, look, let us know your man of the match shout in the comments, please, because there's no shortage of people you could throw in there. McAllister was brilliant. Szoboszlai was excellent. Gravenberch, absolutely excellent. The defence, Kanate, Van Dijk, just dominating the defensive line. Kerkez, absolutely shut Bukayo Saka down. So much so that they took him off when they never take him off. They normally run him into the ground. And they brought on Madueke and he shut him down as well. Bradley,
Fremers all day, yes. Pongus. Fremers. The Pong sons. The Pong there from Gary as well. Yeah, you know it.
Wow.
Pong.
Oh, is that Martin Odegaard?
Yes.
One of the two.
Yes,
I'm looking fuming. Happy with that.
You're welcome, Aston Villa.
No photos from Odegaard today. Look, yeah, fine. It would have been nice to win that one. It really would have done, and it really felt like it was possible. The incredible Pong, King Pong. Come on! What are we doing? We'll get there. Man. We'll get there. I don't think he's saying that just yet. King Pong. Okay, now. No. Wowzers. Right, cool. Yeah, Frimmers will do for me. We like a bit of that. Great game. Really entertaining game of football. The most entertaining 0-0 draw you'll probably ever watch on a knife edge. But yeah, Liverpool have done it. It's another point. Actually, you know what? I don't even know what the league table looks like.
We are now fourth still.
Yeah.
2 points ahead, I think, maybe of fifth. I don't know.
Yeah, so we are currently in fourth in the league, 2 points ahead of Brentford.
With the set pieces.
3 points ahead of Newcastle are in sixth. When the fuck did that happen?
What the fuck?
14th.
I switched off on 90 last night and was surprised to find them had won this morning.
Yeah.
But my word, sixth.
Yeah.
Look here now.
3 points better than Man United.
How many points ahead of 15th are we, Paul, here?
15th is 26, so 9.
9, goodness me.
Yeah.
It's congested, to say the least. That's how Newcastle have got there.
I
thought he was going to get sacked. But honestly, at 90 minutes last night, I thought he was getting sacked. Now they're sixth.
The top four all drawing.
Yeah.
Great, right, cool. That's us. If you want more from us, there's 2 ways. Well, there's loads of ways to do it, but the best way right now is to go and check out our brand new app. The Redmen Plus app, it exists, it's real, and it is so good. It is so good. It's so professional and slick and smooth. And it has all of our content all in one place. All of the free stuff is there and all of the paid stuff as well. So if you want the full Redmen experience, you can have it. If you just want the same free experience that you're getting here, but rather than having to go to Spotify or Apple Music and come to YouTube and all that, get it all in one place. If you subscribe, even better, you get it all ad-free. So all the stuff that you would normally get for free, you don't have to sit through YouTube's countless adverts. So there's another little selling point for you as well. But honestly, just go and have a little nose around it. Is the pound offer still?
Yeah, pound offer's running. We're running it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's £1. So check out the full hit of full Redmen subscription as well. So yeah, why not? Thank you to everyone for joining us. And if you want to go over there, take your pound subscription. We'll be doing the player ranking show. You can vote for those right now over on our Twitter account, and then that show will be in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes live on the app.